He's of course he's acting all innocent and everything, right?
No,
Does the
he's
cat-
like freaking out trying to get the moth. He's like, I don't give a shit about you. Where's that moth?
Where's the moth? Where's the freaking moth, man? Where's the moth? Bring it on. Bring it on.
And then I caught the moth, and then yeah. But I took the moth outside. And he's just sitting there for like a half hour afterwards, like looking for it. I'm like, what are you doing? Go to bed. It's gone.
Freaking thing's gone, man. Just leave me alone. I need to sleep. I need what little sleep I can get. Into
Seriously.
the sky we go. All right, now I saw one of those like dragon tier things. So slide for a second. Oop. Where'd you go? Where are you? I saw another one of those dragon symbols in the ground. It's like part of the mountain, I think. You know, at $10, I swear the clouds are probably covering it. But you know what? I get Nintendo Props for actually having the whole cloud cover thing, but you're a pain in the ass. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over here. Do I have enough stamina? I should, if I use one of my stamina things. Can I just say right now, I think the scariest thing in this game are those freaking phantom hands. I don't care what anyone says. Those things
Absolutely.
those things are the scariest thing. Anytime they appear, I'm just like, nope, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, 100%. I go, no. And I'm out of there.
Like I could have like full, you know, however max hearts you can have in this game, 5 stamina wheels, best armor and everything. I'd still be like, nope, I'm out. Later.
Why? Because they startle you or something, or are they just genuinely creepy?
Just everything in
I haven't
between.
gotten there yet, I guess. Okay. What sword do I want to drop?
I cannot make that climb. I do not have the stamina for that. Is that a dragon I saw? Oh no, that's just a I think that's a Zora level. Or no, I don't know what that is. So have you beaten every single shrine then, Bobby? I'm assuming.
No, I'm at like 70 something, I think.
How many are there in total?
150.
Hey, Zone Night
That's a lot of
charge.
shrines.
Rockets. Rockets on a shield are fun to do.
Yes. The tech is rocket shield surfing, because then you just go forward.
How do you shield surf again? Isn't it you have to hold down the shield button and then you jump?
And then you jump, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can't do it with a stone slab on your shield then.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, because I currently have one right now and it's not working. So
So hold on. Let me see. You jump. Oh, you hold up shield, jump, and then press A.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I guess you can do it, yeah. That's what I was missing then. I was just like, why isn't it working? All right, now where's that stupid dragon like symbol burnt into the ground? And F to the gnome, I go into that Coliseum thing because there's a freaking Hydra dragon thing down there.
Were there hydras in this game?
Go fight it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen them. There's fire, there's ice versions.
The Gleox.
Yeah, there's a lightning version as well. Like, yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen them.
What? Hydra? Like they're not dragons, are they? Like actual hydras?
Well, here, I'll show you.
All right.
It's like a 3-headed dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like do they fly? That one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of flap
So
their
they-
wings. Yeah, here, I'll show
so
you.
they-
Just look,
Okay,
watch,
okay.
see the
Yeah, I'm watching.
see the stream and yeah. You should be able to see it here in a second.
Like I barely played this game so far.
Yeah.
I did actually log into Destiny because I was like, oh, I want to try and get one more roll of the that stupid scout rifle that's out. And I logged in and did like 3 PvP games and got like the PvE god roll, and I was like, all right, I'm good. Like
For
I'm done.
what weapon?
For that scout rifle that's in Destiny right now.
Oh, yeah, that one's kind of whatever to me personally, but yeah.
Hey, as long as it's stranded, I can get hatchling. I got that, and then I
There,
got
this
the,
thing right here, Lemon.
the Gleoc.
Whoa! That's so cool. I've never seen one of those until now.
Yeah.
It's like an
So-
homage to the original, isn't
How do you
it? Didn't
take
they have?
pictures in this?
Yeah,
thing
the
again?
Gleoc was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Thunder Gleoc.
That's so badass. Have
There we
fun
go.
fighting it.
Yeah, F that crap. I ain't fighting that shit. You really think I can take it on with my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts and a 1 and a 3rd stamina wheel? Yeah, no, not happening. Not happening.
If you believe in the heart of the cards, you could do it.
Believe in the heart of the cards, you just you
To
win.
be fair,
the
Tom, I only have
Do it.
9 hearts with all the shrines I've done. So
Yeah, but you've been putting everything into like stamina wheels, and you're like a crazy Zelda person. So
I am a crazy Zelda person. I do play a lot of Zelda.
cannot deny it. You cannot deny it.
I don't deny it at all. It's like my favorite series of all time. It's literally the best series of all time, as regarded by everybody.
What you talking about, man? What about Redfall? Redfall's the greatest game ever created.
Jeez.
All right, I'm not gonna start because I don't want this. I don't want the stream to get demonetized that early.
Yeah, that's a bit of a
There you
bummer
are.
right there.
Right? Like Arcane Austin, please.
Like I'll admit I'm not the biggest Arcane guy, but they make very quality games, and seeing that shit show come, I'm like, no.
Like what a terrible, terrible game. It just like I was shocked when Lethal was like, he sent me a message and he was like, I finished it, and I was like, what?
You actually
Why
finished
would
the
you-
game.
Yeah, I was like, why would you do that to yourself, man? And he was like, I don't know, like I don't know if I wanted to play an FPS or what. I just kept playing until I finished it, and now I'm done. And I was like, I'm sorry, man. Just know that we're here for you, and if you really hate yourself that much, like we could talk you through this, man. Like I don't want you to.
What a
We're here for
trooper.
you, buddy. We're here for you. Don't you worry. All right, let's get over to
Ding.
this. There you are. Oh, so I heard something, or I saw a short or something like that says like if you want to be able to see shrines easier up on like we're gonna call it the mainland area, you need to go down into the depths to I guess light that area up, and that reveals more shrines for you or something.
No, it's what it is the shrines and the light roots.
Are connected.
Yes, they're
Oh.
connected. So literally, whatever's on the surface is on the bottom as well. So if you find one up top, it's also on the bottom.
Got it. Okay. Noted.
Interesting.
No,
Like
there's
if you're, yeah, like for me, like I can look on my map and go like, oh, there's a light root right there, and I haven't found a shrine there. That means there's a shrine there, right?
Got
Or
it.
vice versa. When I'm underground, I go, oh, there's a shrine over there, so I know there's got to be a root over there.
Got it. I just realized there's a dragon. There are not as many dragons in this game as there were in the last one, are there?
No, there are. There's one more.
Oh, okay. Because I know about the one dragon that gets you the the master sword and everything.
Yes, and then there's the other 3 that were in the first game.
Got it. Okay. So there's really only one more dragon added from Breath of the Wild then.
Yes.
Got it.
What
Okay.
am I so? Oh, I'm so. I'm so tired. I'm like sitting here
So
doing
what?
everything that I am supposed to do in the shrine, except for the one most obvious thing, or not in the shrine, but in the dungeon that I did in the first dungeon. And now I'm like, how come I can't do this thing? And it's because I didn't do the thing that you need to do in every dungeon.
Get the map.
SMRT. No, I don't think you need to get the map. I think you just have the maps in these dungeons.
Oh, okay. Oh, does that dragon like go down into the depths? Is that what the dragons do?
Yes, and you can ride them through the depths. It's pretty rad.
Oh, here we go. Here's another you zoom in. Wow, somehow can zoom in. Yeah. Oh, so here you go. Here's another one, Lemon.
God, those are so cool.
Yeah, the Gleeok.
Yeah.
It's scary, and I want to fight one, but I'm like, you know what? There's like, very minor spoiler. There is an area where you have to fight 5 Lionel in a row. without dying.
5?
And
Jeez.
yeah, I did it, and it was not fun because I had like 5 hearts.
Oh,
But it was sweaty, and I got it done. But I was like, I still don't want to fuck with one of those dragons. Like,
You'll fight 5 Lionels, but you're not going to fight a dragon.
well, here's the thing: I've fought like 500 Lionel before. You know what I mean?
Right, from Breath of the Wild, yeah.
Yeah, from the first game. So like,
Yeah, you
That-
know how to handle them and everything, essentially.
exactly. Yeah, I know what I'm getting into. I don't know what I just did, but I like the way I did. All right, we're getting out. Oh, this is gonna be one of those. All right, what is this?
What are you trying to do?
going on?
Oh, just I'm in a dungeon. So it's one of those dungeons where it's like just a puzzle, just getting through the dungeon. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I absolutely love the music in this game.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
definitely the
like
music
it.
is definitely good.
I just wish I had a field theme. I miss that epic, grandiose field theme.
From Breath of the
So
Wild,
like-
or just from
no,
past
like-
games?
Ocarina
from,
of
like Ocarina of
Time, like
Time.
Majora's Mask.
Oh,
Like,
hello, God.
I understand the vibe they're going for, and I dig it. It's cool, but every once in a while, I just want that grandiose Hyrule Fields theme. Just
Lemon just wants to hear da 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 da.
Yep. Exactly.
All I need in my life. It's just like 10 minutes.
So I just turn on Spotify and just turn that on.
There you go.
Like-
That's what you do.
That's all I needed.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on.
If I remember correctly, finding all these dragon-like tier things, this is what unlocks your memories, right? Or the
Yes.
Zelda. Like learning about what actually happens to Zelda.
Also, I just found one, and all of a sudden, this like liquid thing pops up. I'm like, oh shit, cutscene time! I've never ran into one before.
I got one in the fields that's close to the, like, I guess main sensor hub where Hyrule Castle is, but I just found a new one right now, and I'm trying to find where the tier is. But this thing is on a hill, and it's gigantic.
Oh, okay. So here's the pro tip for those. When you're flying towards it, every one of them has a bunch of tier shapes on it, like that you can identify.
Mm-hmm.
And one of oh yeah, so see that how that's a tier shape, Talon, that you're right next to, or that you picked
Yeah.
up the rock from.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them is filled in.
One of
And
them's
that's the one you go
filled
to.
in. Okay.
Yeah. So see how that one's empty.
Yeah.
Like
uh-huh.
when you're flying in from a distance, one of them you'll see is filled in, and that's the one you go there, and that's always the one that it is.
Oh, noted. Okay.
I am a nerd.
Well, I mean, I would expect nothing less that you know where these are. So,
Oh, I've already done all that. Like,
okay, can you tell me where this one is then? Because the rain's about to hit, and that means I'm gonna be sliding down. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Maybe.
remember, I'm like a few seconds behind you, so I don't.
I found it already.
Okay. Yeah, but
They're,
yeah,
they're not
from now
exactly.
on,
They're
I
not
would
exactly hard to find. So.
No, it's just that when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
That's the thing is when you're on the ground, it's much harder to see than from like a
Right.
vantage point. That's why I say like when you're on the way, look for those tier shapes on it, and then you'll find it. I noticed that and I was like, I broke your pattern, Nintendo. I win. I love Zelda.
By the way, just letting you know, total side thing. James is gonna have the video done soon after I'm done streaming, and then we'll have this all ready to go up for tomorrow. So,
for the which one now?
Overwatch.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so upset.
Let me get through this
so
cutscene. Let me
upset.
get through this cutscene first, then we can talk about that. Hang on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Zelda か。
ラウル様
明日の魔王との決戦の前にお伝えしておきたいことがあります。私がこの時代に来たきっかけは地下で眠っていた男でした。
それで
奇跡により変貌したガノンドロフの姿を見たとき、私は確信しました。地下で目覚めたのは彼だと。あの男はついえなかった。私のいた時代まで生き延びていたのです。明日の戦い、残る全軍による決戦で魔王ガノンドルフを倒すことはできません。そしてヤル様は
That cutscene didn't make a shred of sense.
私はやらねばならぬ。
I'm sure once we get all the cutscenes, right?
Well, I feel like it's probably a case of I'm watching it out of
我
order.
がおごりにより
Yes, and
その過ち
it's
を
cracking me up
償わねばなら
that
ぬ。そして何
it's
よりも
one. If you're in that first, did you meet Impa, Tallen?
Yeah, I meant Impa. I saw the very first one where you meet the king
Oh,
of that
it's
time.
fine.
With the, yes.
And then did
この命を落としてもな。
you go to the Forgotten Temple?
No, I have not gone to the Forgotten Temple.
Yeah, I would go there. There's a whole story here that unravels. It's actually really good if you, because like in the Forgotten Temple, it basically shows you where all of them are and the order they go
リ
in.
ンク殿に
Got it.
全てを託そう。
See, my biggest issue with this game is that there's no sense of direction to it, and so I just see shiny thing and I go towards it, and that's why I haven't done anything yet.
私は君がこの世界
That's
で
what we call playing the new Zelda. I mean, that's
Yeah,
all
that's
it matters.
exactly
You know,
what that is. It's just
honestly,
there's so much to do.
Honestly, I'm surprised that you love. I mean, again, I know Zelda on this game, this next game I'm going to mention, have totally different stories and everything. But the fact that you love the open world for this game, but then for something like Elden Ring, Bobby, you're just like after 52 hours or whatever, you're just like, nah, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, the reason with Elden Ring is because Elden Ring, like obviously I have like the attachment to Zelda because you know I've been playing this franchise for 30 years, if not more than that, right? But the other thing is that like Zelda gives you just enough that you kind of go, oh, okay, like I can go in this direction and get lost on the way, but I have an idea. Whereas Elden Ring's just like, hey, there's like the open world. Fuck you.
No, that's that's dead on. Like the whole game exists to just say fuck off all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about this game. It's not like when I die, it's my fault. Great, same with Elden Ring, but like I'm not on edge the whole time playing Zelda. This is nice and relaxing. Elden Ring is, I have to check around my corners. I have to pretty much pretend I'm playing Splinter Cell at some points. Like,
yes, that's
it is
another
scary.
Great point.
This is just a fun adventure. It's a bit difficult at times, sure, but it's fair and it's generally pretty light and nice.
Yeah. Now I will say, Elden Ring. I never said Elden Ring was bad. That's one thing. Like you know, a lot of people like, and I feel like my brothers got really like defensive. They would be like,
I can see
you just don't like it. And
Chin
I'm
doing
like,
that. Yeah.
No. I keep telling you, I think it's really great. It's a really exceptional game. I just don't think it clears like Breath of the Wild, and the fact that in Breath of the Wild I could like make, you know, stack two minecarts on top of each other and then using the magnet power make them fly me across the map. Like that's just like, I don't give a shit what Elden Ring does. It's not that cool. Like and that was like my main thing. It's just like this sandbox in these last two Zelda games is literally what makes it clear everything else
Right.
that's in the genre, right? Like, of course I missed that. Yeah, that's right.
Wizard suck.
Yeah, they do.
they're even worse in this game.
They're the
I mean,
worst.
they're bad. They were bad in Breath of the Wild too, but like they weren't that bad in the old school N64 ones. But they're awful to deal with in this game.
Well, they were only in Majora, and then it was only the one in.
Oh, really? Why did I think they were in Ocarina of Time then? Okay.
What
I
were?
definitely remember the one Majora's Mask. I hated that one.
Yeah, Wizrobe is in Majora's Mask as like the sub boss in one of the temples, and it like teleports along the paths.
Yeah.
But that's like that was it for the N64 one.
I could have sworn it was. Yeah, you're right. Like now I'm thinking about it, like it wasn't Ocarina of Time. I don't know why I thought it was, but God, it was annoying. Majora's Mask.
It was absolutely annoying. Captain Construct 3. Now we get our big kid weapons.
I should probably go find my horse.
Oh, there's another one of those tier things. First things first, I need to go open up the map tower because I'm tired of looking at a blank map.
Dude, all right, so that drives me nuts. And it's like that's the only reason I go to the towers, because I hate looking at a blank map. I understand that's why they do it, but it's like, come on, I found a new horse stable or something. Just show it on the map, please.
I literally the first thing I do in Breath of the Wild and in this, first thing I did was just like, I'm going to every one of those and getting the map open. And that's why I like Lethal. I put it on Twitter the other day, like, oh, I finally got the map open and filled my stamina in the same day. Lethal was like, how did you finish the map? And I was like, I didn't finish it, Lethal. I just opened up.
You opened it up essentially, right? You
visibility.
use the towers to open it up, yeah.
Yes. I was like, I could not possibly finish everything. I was like, I did get my stamina all the way up though. And he's like, how? I'm like, shrines on the way to the next thing.
Well, I did find out that because I mean, like I think like most people do, like when you find a shrine, you simply go in and complete it real quick. But there are times where I just leave the shrines alone because I need to get other stuff done first. But if you complete a shrine, the entire like you have the shrine symbol, but then the middle, it almost looks like a cloaked hood. That turns blue. But if you do not have the complete, then they look like this, where it's kind of like this greenish, maybe yellowish color. You're talking to a colorblind dude, so you know.
Yeah.
But it looks like that. So that's how you can kind of tell if you've just gone through and gone, because the nice thing about shrines is there are a ton of checkpoints, right? Where you can easily instant travel and everything. So if you ever are trying to decide like, great, did I get this done or have I not gotten this done? It's like, no, you've probably gotten it done if it looks like this. So.
Yeah, and like the same thing with the chest symbol on the side. The thing that's great about that is even if you haven't finished a shrine, you can check whether or not you got all the chests.
Right.
Because the second you get all the chests, the chest symbol pops up on the side there, which is super clutch. Because I don't think it was like that in Breath of the Wild. I think you had to finish it.
Oh yeah. I think you are right on that one. Yes. Oop. Downpouring rain outside right now. Okay. Hey, it's just like this. Oh. Can I enter this?
I just got one shot. Can you enter?
This right here.
Yeah. It's a chasm. Just jump in.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, there could be any number of things down there, but yeah, you can jump in there.
Okay.
Be brave.
Yeah, be brave.
I'm gonna go unlock the tower first, then I'm gonna be a dumbass and go jump down there.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it's not like you're gonna lose souls or anything. Just die all the time. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That is the best part of this too, is you don't like lose your.
See, that has been my biggest rant about Soulsborne games. Like, I'm all for dying all the time, but just don't take my souls. I need them to level up to be better.
I need them to not die.
Exactly.
And then the argument is get good, and I go, I don't wanna.
I just want to have a good time. I don't want a
Just wanna
second
die.
job.
I'm almost 40, man. Let
I
me
ain't got
just chill
time for
and play
this
games.
shit.
Exactly. I just want to play games.
Wait, did I go to the right one?
Damn it, B's technical cobbler, not me. Oh no, I broke my bow.
How many bows have you gone through?
I think
If you-
3. Like, it's crazy how much stamina, quote unquote stamina, I guess, that bows have compared to swords. I feel like I use my bow a lot. Bows are really good.
They are good.
Like, I probably use bows more in this game than I think in any other game I played. I remember using bows a whole lot in Breath of the Wild, but then it's been a fuck ton amount of time.
Obviously, haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh fuck, you're right. I used to bow a lot in that game. I mean, I enjoyed both Horizon games, but I will say, like, melee in both those games was bueno. So yeah,
No,
you're right. It was
yeah,
a lot
it's not the
of
greatest.
bow in that game. You're right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, even the second one did have a lot better melee. It was a lot more fun than the first one because they improved it a lot. Like, I love both those games either way, but yeah, the first one I was like, yeah, there's not really melee combat, and the second one it's a lot better, but it's still not great.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you play that, and then you play like God of War. You're like, God of War has like some of the most incredible melee combat that just feels
Oh, for sure. For
Like,
sure.
And it's like Aloy's melee combat is like, but then you put like the other tools she has, like the trip casters and the rope darts and like the bow, and it's like, okay, she's really fun to play for that stuff, right? So it's kind of like
No,
you got a 50-50 there. Like, I wish the melee was better, but the other stuff is really good.
Exactly. It's one of those games where you just don't be melee range. Full stop. That's the solution.
Yeah, that's
Like, it's
basically it. for
If
the
you're
most
if you're
part.
melee range, you're probably playing the game wrong anyway, because Aloy just not great in melee range. Just use your bow more.
Yep. Collect all the wood. Like, make sure you're always picking up.
Yep.
I found a laser. Oh, about time. Now, if only I could actually get the little capsule things to get more to have in my inventory.
I want
The capsule
wrong
core?
road.
Yeah.
They straight up made like the capsule core in this game. A pretty bold thing to do there, Nintendo.
There are no explosives around here. There aren't.
Ugh.
Make your own explosives, guy.
No, I know, but I always like to try to make a really big explosion. Let's see. What could I add on? I don't have any bomb flowers because bomb flowers take, like, you cannot find bomb flowers above ground. You have to be down in the depths.
Yeah,
I've
they're
found a
not
number.
very common. They exist, but they're not. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
10 to 1.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Right. So
And I feel bad wasting them.
this is the worst thing ever, Nintendo. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care how much you love this game. This is a pain in the ass.
Use your
What?
filter, bruh.
Matter how I show my filter. See, Zonai devices by type. You still
It
have to
says
go
there's a
through everything
sort
if you're trying to
button.
get something.
What are you trying to get, Tallen?
Trying to look for something that creates an explosion.
Okay, so go by fuse power.
You mean what I'm on right now?
Yeah.
Amber explode? Probably not.
I don't know why it's not in your most used. But that's just me.
This is the only
I
one I
use
have,
bomb
fire
flowers
fruit. Then the next one is splash fruit.
Literally
Anyway.
all the time.
Fire's good.
Guess fire will have to do for now.
Fire.
Fire indeed.
Fire.
Actually, you know what? Why don't I use a key sight? Because then I can home in on them because I don't have the arch down yet. Oh, that worked, I guess. Oh god, it's one of those golem things. Oh, oh god.
I was waiting for it. I just kept going like that thing's gonna get up and go right after Talon.
Oh
Okay,
shit!
any tips?
I've never seen this either.
Any tips?
Yeah, kill the rock.
Okay, more than that, boss man. Come on.
Blunt weapons are
Shoot the
good.
guys on, yeah, blunt weapons are good. Shoot the guys on top first,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
and then after that, you can ascend through him. So if you just run up and run under him,
Got it.
just
Okay.
ascend through him to get on top, and then hit the rock.
Okay, this guy's taking forever to kill. There we go. Okay, so I got all of them. Okay, so get my scent ability ready. So then, like, so hang on, under the rock or under the little platforms?
Underneath the rock. Just run up like you're running up under his junk.
Okay.
You know what? I was supposed to solve a puzzle to get up here, and I just climbed up the side because I have all the stamina. Eat it, Nintendo.
Ow. Well, I died. Yeah, I think your advice might have been a little off there, Bobby.
That's 100% a skill issue, Talon, because I
literally went under him,
It's,
watched the stream
user
back, went under
User
him,
error.
and I could not ascend through shit.
You went
I
under
just-
him and you ran to his leg. So
Yeah, I
that's
just
user
watched
error.
the Talon. That's why I said go right under his junk. You
I
gotta be
did.
there,
You know what junk is? It's not his leg, guy. That's not what he's talking about.
man. Well,
No, but see, this was so fun about Zelda. Like, you died, so now you can go. You pretty much saved right in front of it. Now you know, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that.
and you
Not a
didn't
good
lose
idea.
your souls.
Exactly. The game lets you be a dipshit. It's great.
It's like Bioshock.
Exactly.
Like,
That's the best thing
Bioshock.
about Bioshock. You just died and then started right back where you were. Like,
You fuck around, you find out, and then you realize, nah, that was not a good idea. And then you do something else.
Was I just shooting fire? Oops.
oh, see, you could fly up on that updraft and go to the top of him now.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's gone.
Yeah, I know. The fire wasn't really around. Okay, so get under him. Avoiding. Okay. Apparently,
Don't get squished.
wow. Okay. I thought I dodged that, but I guess he nicked my ankle. He nicked my ankle apparently.
Oh, you got dead.
I did. He nicked the ankle. He's like, all right, I'm gonna smash. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna
Whoosh.
run this way away from you. But he nicked my ankle. So okay.
Rip.
Breaking ankles.
Yep.
Only a stone talus can.
Link's
Okay,
greatest
we get it.
weakness. It ain't Ganondorf. It ain't the darkness. It's rocks hitting his ankle.
Oh, I think you say Achilles heels or something.
I mean that too. So
Link's Achilles heel getting squished.
All right. Let's try this bad boy out right here. Oh, I don't want to use my fancy Gerudo sword for that. Ugh.
well, I know how to defeat these guys much faster. Let them shoot the ground with the fire. I shoot my arrow through the fire, and then it homes in on them automatically, which does more damage.
There you go.
So that's actually pretty cool, I'll admit.
See? That's a Talon W right there.
You seen the light?
He's starting to see the physics system playing into his hands.
Unfortunately,
Ladies
now
and
I'm out
gentlemen,
of.
saw it here first.
There we go. Ah, ow! Fire! Fire hurt! Fire hurt!
Fire burn.
There we go. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna heal up a bit. Okay. Oh, come on. The fire disappears right as I'm about to get the updraft.
Welcome to my world, Talon.
There we go. Okay.
All right, I
Oh,
will say
what
this
the
right here
heck?
is the. I cannot wait to see what just happened.
Yeah, I kind of want to know too.
Oh!
Yeet.
He
Golem's like,
actually just
nope.
yeeted the rock at you.
Just yeeted
Like,
at me. I was
nah,
like,
not-
okay.
Done.
Not today.
You guys are like, what happened? What happened? Yoink.
This game actually has the best comedic timing of any game I've ever seen. No joke, Blake.
Okay, let's get up here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Grab this water shield so that if he hits me, I get at least one free hit. So,
There you go.
okay. So, can you re-burn grass that's been burnt already?
No.
Oh, fine. Okay. Oh, come on. That's not gonna catch on. That's grass. Come on. Okay. Catch on fire. Okay. Okay. Got above. Are you freaking kidding me?
Uh-oh, looking forward to this.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh God, run.
I got him
That
again.
golem has got crazy ass aim.
This guy has a future in the Major League Baseball.
You got actual
does.
aimbot, dude.
All right, you know what?
Actual aimbot.
I am just a professional aimbot right now. All right, I'm getting under.
Wall hacks. Wall hacks.
That is incredible.
Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I call BS that I can do that. Oh.
Oh.
See, I am getting under him. Yeah, I can't ascend anything.
Yeah, I promise you can.
Well, it's not working. Did they patch it?
No, I guarantee you.
There,
That's
okay,
What was that? I
finally,
would say that was in the
finally.
original game. I mean,
Okay,
Breath of the
so now
Wild.
what? Now what? I have to hit this crystal, I'm assuming?
You hit the big crystal on his head.
Okay, do I have any? Can I do enough damage with
If
what?
you like a rock hammer hit it, you want to use a blunt weapon.
Surprised how many blunt weapons does he?
I don't have any, no.
Pain.
Hang on 1 second.
Wait, when you see rocks, you slap them with swords? Like, what? How do you not have a blunt weapon?
I used them all. Hang on 1 second.
He's going to find a rock in real life.
There's like the door or something. That's funny. How does he not have a blunt weapon? Like, that's like the one thing I always make sure to have.
Right? I always have a rock hammer somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, rocks are plentiful. I have a bunch of sticks everywhere.
I've told Talon so many times. I've told him so many times. You haven't.
What's going on?
You
I was
gotta
gonna
have
say,
a blunt weapon.
I've told you so many times how many systems in this game are just so ridiculous, and in Breath of the Wild. And you're starting to see now when I tell you this stuff, I'm like, hey, you just do this. You're like, oh.
Well, I did some
'Cause
damage.
all the
I
stuff is
did
there for
damage
you.
with what I got. So.
Actually, you did, yeah. Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah, and
one or
then just
two.
repeat 2 more times. You're good. Easy win. Easy W. Common Talon W, as they say. As the children so aptly put it.
Like under his chest, it's a long time to get up there. Hey, how's it going, Crystal? Okay.
Can he do it?
I believe.
Yep, there we go. Off. I don't die from being squished by something, just in case.
Nice. Boom.
Aha! There we go.
Is that a heart? Can I do anything with this heart?
You could try.
Eat it.
Okay. Can I fuse it with anything?
You could try.
That already has something on it. It looks like I can fuse it with something. Fortunately, all my weapons are fused with something, except for this. We'll use this crappy ass level spear, and we're gonna put a heartstone on it. There we go. Heart spear, baby.
There you go.
What's a heart spear do?
No idea.
Oh, it spears hearts.
Nice.
You know how they do.
Just homes in right for a one-hit kill.
Pretty much.
It just kills anything in the game with one hit.
Ganondorf, get your ass back here. Be right back.
All right, once he gets back, we'll start doing the discussion stuff I talked about here.
Okay, I need to get over here.
All right.
This dungeon's music is so good.
What dungeon are you on?
The Goron one.
The Goron one. Okay. I got the Zoro one done a couple days ago.
I did the Rito because they told me do the Rito first. I was like, okay, I'll do the Rito first.
No, I haven't been looking at anything that's like, hey, do this first. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go this way, and then I was like, hey, look, the Zora. Yeah. Can I not activate this? Oh boy. Seriously, I get here and now, come on, why can't I activate this? Well, I'm assuming. Ugh, God, I got some terrible.
That was like a Looney Tunes hiccup.
It
Tallen.
was. It was. Okay, so do you happen to know what I need to do here?
Where are you?
I am at this current location right now. Poplar Foothills.
Go up on a thing and look around, like a hill right near where you're at, and look around, please. If that's the one I'm thinking of, it's like stupid, but it's great at the same time. Is there a guy inside there?
No, there's no one
Or
inside.
near there?
No,
No one
that's the
inside,
thing.
no one near.
That's the thing. There's no one in here. It's just empty.
Okay. It's the door is open, right?
I open the door. Yep, but I can't activate. I can't activate the thing, which will allow me to get the save point and to go up.
I'm trying to check the well right there.
Oh, help! Guess I'm going down into the well then.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, someone's in the well who can fix it. That's
Got
what
it.
it is.
Okay.
Sorry, I did all these a few days ago, so I'm like trying to remember which one that is, because each one has like a thing after the first few.
Great. I need a boulder on a weapon. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, the heart has its uses. A bomb flower? No way. Holy crap, that's like... Okay, well, apparently I'm on the wrong side, so...
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, there's the switch that can get this guy out, so... Well, I have to go find that dungeon cave entrance then? How the heck do I get out of here? Oh, I guess I can just ascend, can't I?
I mean, being good usually is how you get out of caves. Not getting
Okay.
lost.
Where's the cave then?
There you go. Easy peasy.
I figure getting out, I just use ascend, but now I gotta find the cave entrance.
Wait, you got a cave?
So I go down. You go down into the well. You find the guy who's trapped there. So in order to get to the switch to open the door to let him out, you need to find a cave slash.
Oh yeah.
But I don't
I got
know where. It is. No, I'm actually.
So what I would do is like go find him again, because I think you can see the cave entrance right from that side, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
So if you're looking at him, I think you can see the cave entrance. And then what you do is you ascend and you walk straight forward. Because it like if you ascend while you're looking at him, you're gonna be like basically on the path
That's true. Yeah.
to knowing where he's at.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go grab the shrine real quick so that I can have a save point over here.
What are you? I didn't even notice this before. Ah, little elevator. You go back up? Oh, you do. Good. Good to know. Boop, boop, boop.
Would you look? Giant tire. Okay. 2 giant tires. Oh man, we are now. Oh no! Do I get tempted? Am I tempted to?
Tempted to do what?
Am I tempted? Bobby knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I yeeted one so far the other day. It was hilarious. I built a catapult specifically to yeet him to his destination, and it made me feel good.
You're just helping him out, just throwing him where he wants to go.
Exactly.
You didn't ask him where he wanted to go. You just assumed it was that direction.
It's honestly his problem for not being self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they could have packed a little lighter. Is all I'm saying.
exactly. He looks like a pack mule. You know, like.
They chose poorly, and there's repercussions for such things.
Chose poorly. All right, I got way turned around here. Hold on.
How this game does?
That's on first. Ah, I'm here. Go up 2 more floors.
Ah, damn, I missed. Oh, I take it the cave is down here. Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, the thing disappeared. Yay, 50 rubies. I'm rich.
I find that hard to believe.
Today's economy, Tallen. We joke, but it's painful.
Oh, it hurts going to the grocery store, that's for sure.
Oh, God, you have no idea. It is absolutely painful.
Oh.
Okay, so I need to go back there. Now I'm back on track.
There we go.
No! All right. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh! I don't know how I lived that. This week on I Shouldn't Be Alive. The mid 2000s and the really, really stupid shit that we had on TV.
Tell you what, this game gives my poor little Switch a workout.
Oh, yeah. The Switch is just in pain running this game.
Right.
I forgot about the Goblin Arms.
Stop it! I don't know, but Goblin Arms are like one of the most OP things in early game.
No, they're super strong.
They're super strong and they're way more durable than they were in the first game. They're not super durable, but the first game they were like 2 hits and they had 2 damage. In this game, it's like they get like 6 hits at 20 damage. It's like, yo,
Yeah,
who was like, hey, let's
kinda
make that super broken real quick.
All right, Goron, give me some food. Saved you.
Literally say that to every single Goron I talk to.
Give me a
Goron,
rock.
Give me some food.
Give me your best seasoned rocks. Where'd that first go?
I see.
This flower floating in the middle of the air.
even Chin's been playing this game. He took it to work. And I
Sounds
was like,
about
I'm
right.
proud of you, boy.
It's portable. Why not?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
The best
Any
part is you can save
idea what
anywhere.
this- oh, examine. Oh, text.
It actually runs better in non-docked mode.
Oh God, seriously?
Yeah, because in docked mode, it ups to 1080p.
Oh, that makes sense.
So in non-docked, it's 720 and it runs like pretty great, like all things considered. I'm telling you, Talon, that there was like 3 years of optimization of this game. That's,
Oh yeah, no, it's clear that they optimized the shit out of this game. Like, pretty clear. Otherwise, this thing would be chugging, and our poor little switches would be catching on fire.
Yes.
Like, you cannot tell me that they did not spend a ton of time optimizing this, because they clearly did. That's why I can actually somewhat run decently.
No, did you see David Jaffe put up the picture of how to make a good-looking game? The art.
David Jaffe's just sad that he wasn't involved in like the best God of War games. It's simple as that. Not that the old God of War wasn't great, but like, come on.
I feel like the original God of War might be the worst one. Maybe Ascension was worse, but that was.
If we're looking at just the old God of War games, I'd probably say I think I like.
No, I'm
2
of
the
all of
best.
them. Of all of them, I think God of War is probably the worst. Wait, of the old one, do you think 2 is the best?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I really like 3 though, but I think 2 is a bit more
3
well-rounded.
felt just super short, and then it was just like, wait,
It
this was the big
was.
battle of the gods? Like, what?
I finished in like 4 or 5 hours.
It was
a
not
very
a long
short
game. Yeah, it was very short. Okay.
And they heard our complaints, and now they make 50-hour games is the norm.
I love
Yep.
2018 and Ragnarok. Like, they're amazing games.
Aha!
What?
I just figured out this thing that I was like, what am I supposed to do? I've been playing Zelda too long, man. Like, eventually I just look at a puzzle and I go, huh, you sons of bitches. Figured out your game.
Sometimes the easiest solution is the best.
Oh!
Oh God, what the heck is this? Huh. Well, this will be fun. I feel like I'm about to die like 20 times before I figure this out.
It's okay. You don't lose your souls. It's fine.
I found the
Guys.
part, gentlemen.
What's the part?
The part that was in the trailer.
Or that was in a
Which one?
Which one?
The like where Link's riding the minecart and fighting the little construct robot.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, that's so good.
It wasn't long enough. Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Well, at least get the chest.
These idiots think they can crawl along the tops of the caves. Get away from
Sticky
me.
elixir grants a mid-level slip resistance.
yeah. You can climb in the rain in this game, Talon.
About time. Welcome to 2021, Nintendo. Jeez.
Wait, what other game lets you climb in the rain?
I have no idea.
Haha, got him.
All right, Talon. We haven't talked about this.
What?
Uh-oh.
We need to talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Talking
What
about.
are we hoping to see at this PlayStation showcase?
Ooh. Okay. All right. Might as well get this right
I'm
now.
thinking Ghost PC, right? I'm thinking that's an announcement.
I could see that. Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima goes to PC. I, can see that.
I think Ghost and Forbidden West PC.
You think Forbidden West? Really? It's not
Yeah.
even a year since it got released.
It's a year. It's a year and 3 months now.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It is. Yeah. I kept
Yeah.
for some reason I kept thinking like, wait, But it just released something, and I was like, wait, that's a DLC, not. Okay.
Yeah, that was a
Yep.
DLC. Yep.
Just still took a play.
It's
pretty
very
good.
good.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
very good. I was like, okay, I'm down. I dig this dungeon design. That was not good though. Just throwing that out there, Nintendo. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe I get why. Ah.
Hope this works. Bobby's probably looking at the screen right now,
Famous
going
last
like,
words.
"Yeah, famous last words."
I mean, Talon, that won't not work.
That won't not work.
Ooh, I need.
I hope this works. Come on.
That's half the fun of this game. I was like, oh shit, this isn't gonna work, is it? Oh
Yay,
fuck, it worked!
it works. Yay. Okay.
I know, right? That's like, it's like a little. Everything's like a little engineering puzzle.
Mhm.
It is. It's all engineering puzzles. That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's so much fun. Yeah, this is sweeping game of the year, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of another game that could top it at this point. Out of the games announced.
Starfield, man.
Starfield.
Starfield, totally.
Starfield ain't shit. Like,
If you asked me before Redfield came out, I would be like, yeah, Starfield, but I'm gonna get nervous.
like, don't get me wrong. I think Starfield's gonna be great after the community fixes it for Bethesda, like they always do. But like, just going into it, no. It's like,
I don't think it's gonna be the Bethesda made. I don't think it's gonna be better than Skyrim. I just don't at this point.
oh, it's not. There's no chance.
No.
Like Bethesda is not the Bethesda of old anymore. They're like super caught up in live service.
I mean, just like Blizzard. How Blizzard's basically
Yeah.
gone. as
Hey! We don't talk with the dead, all right? You know, you should be not nice to the dead.
Do not speak ill of the dead, Talon.
Yeah. Jeez. I am looking forward to Diablo, but Jesus Christ, like I have all rights to be very nervous.
I am so unbelievably upset about that Overwatch. Like, I wanted that. I was like, are you telling me that the super because I think the world of Overwatch is just super cool.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
You know, like the world
For
of
sure.
Overwatch is just rad, right? Like the characters are great, and like the chemistry between characters, their backstories, like everything's awesome. And like, then they're like, oh hey, yeah, you know, we promised you like a meaningful story mode and being able to like have totally different customizable character like talent trees and stuff, so you could build your own character and have long-term progression in like PvE stuff for years and years. And we promised you that for 4 years. Yeah, we're not doing that. And by the way, we didn't support the live game for like, you know, 2 years, 3 years because of
Wasn't
that.
it
The
like
last
it was
game.
one's like 2.5 years that they haven't supported it or something like that.
Yeah, like Overwatch 1, it was like 2 solid years where they did nothing. And then Overwatch 2 came out and it's been like very minimal. Because they were like, well, we're getting the PvE ready. And it's like, okay, so you've been saying that since it launched, but like you had to have known for a while that you weren't going to do it.
They did. They,
So, like-
they knew before the 2 released in beta form.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm so upset. Like, so you guys knew, and you switched to the free-to-play model anyway, because
it's
you wanted-
unfortunate.
you wanted that easy money. Like that's
Hey Talon, is this that thing that we were doing that you mentioned earlier?
No, this
what's
was
up, Hydra?
this is just
Oh,
streaming,
it's
and
stream.
we're literally about to actually start talking about certain topics. If you want to stick around and jump in, you're more than welcome to.
I thought I was missing the video or whatever. I thought y'all were like, oh, let's just do it live instead.
Yeah. So
Fuck,
once,
we're
if I can finish
Yeah.
this, if I can finish this shrine, then we'll start. So, which I think I hopefully can.
And right now we're talking shit about Blizzard and Overwatch 2.
Well, I've been in here for like the past like couple minutes. I was hearing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like it's just upsetting.
Blizzard is just crap.
Yeah, Blizzard is just crap.
Well, the worst part of it is they didn't used to be crap, and that's what hurts the most.
Yep.
It hurts so much because they were the developer. Like they took up Interplay's mantle after they kind of disco appeared.
There's no way this works. This actually, nope. I'm working. Nope.
I was gonna say GG on that, Tallen.
And I'm like literally like in the first few hours of playing. I know an easy way to get across it. It's pretty.
I would have
just to figure it out.
actually lost my shit if that had worked for you, Talon.
If that had
Because
worked.
like I could see that might be able to work in a certain way, but
I'll give you a hint. Think of it like a boat. If that helps.
like a motorboat or a sailboat?
I guess more like rudders of a boat. Because
Let's
you
see
know,
what's going
see how
on
the
here.
rails are separated, right?
Right. Well, they're separated for now until they get over there to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So my
Yeah,
original idea
I can
was.
tell you how I did it.
Well, okay. So let me go through my original idea, and then you can tell me if I'm an idiot or not. So my original idea was to have the top of the. Let me actually break this part off. The original
You were
idea
like
was
set
to
it flat
have.
to go across both sets of rails, right?
Right. So it was to go like this, right? And then kind of did what I did from the other side, where this actually. If I can do it or not. We're about
I
to
have
find
to
out.
wait for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, hang on. Let me
just
let
set
me
the
let me
thing
get
down.
everything to where I want it to be real quick. Hang on. Let me get rid of it. Get off of this. Sure. If I can. But the original idea was this. This. Let's see, 'cause the camera in this game
Ooh.
is still terrible.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Like this, okay. Then get these. Put in the or no, other way. Then to do this. This was my idea. Like this. And then I'd hop on and I'd hit it and it would take me off.
But then it. I mean, do you fall off because it rotates when it hits the singular one?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Let's go! Come on! Keep going! There's 3 of you motherfuckers! Come on! No, it's not strong enough!
All right.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
So I had less thing. I feel like there is a weighting system for these fans, right? Because it has to be, because they're more powerful more you have, right?
Right.
It just does not want to get up.
It's not going up.
That's what you call the coefficient of friction right there.
I wonder. Actually, hang on. What if I
So
did?
I didn't have that many. No, I did have that many like
I was like, you should
flat
have
surfaces,
that
but
many.
I didn't use 2 long ones. I used 3 short ones. All 3 of the shorter ones, not the longer one. Because the way I did it was I had the long one going across both sets of rails, and then you had the 2 side pieces like you did there. But I also stacked one of the shorter pieces right smack in the middle, so it has 3 fins. And when you get to that second set of rails, the 3rd fin will catch in between it.
Wait, what?
So it's okay. If you look, I'm looking at a delayed stream, so I'm trying to figure it
Right.
out. You have the flat piece going across the top, right? Across
Right.
the top of the rails.
Right.
Then you have the 2 on the sides, right? That are
Right.
in between each rail.
Right.
Then I have a third. Then I put a 3rd one in the middle of the long slab,
like
the
this?
third, like a 3rd fin.
Mhm.
That way it catches in the 3rd set of rails up the top,
Okay.
and then all 3 fans on.
all 3, like, so all 3 fans are like what I currently have on right now.
Yeah, I didn't use the bottom piece. I had all 3 fans at the very at the top.
Oh, okay. And did this.
It might work. Well, I don't know about if it's too heavy with the other piece. I don't.
Could be, yeah. It might be just gonna be too heavy, yeah. Let me get this out of here.
You might have to take the bottom piece off.
Yeah, I might
take
have
the
to take
bottom
the
out.
bottom piece off, yeah, and then get on the top. Yeah, why don't I try that?
I died like 5 times trying to do this one though.
Broke that.
Is it just me or like when you're rotating it? I feel like I always go the opposite direction of where I want to go with it.
Yep, ditto.
I'm just like, why does this not make sense?
So like this is what you did basically?
And then I had the third one straight up and down, but in the
Well,
middle.
we're gonna find out if this works or not.
It's not.
It's not gonna. You're gonna fall down. Yeah, you're gonna fall.
And then,
Watch the streams already look like you're gonna fall. So the two
'cause when you
rails.
get to that third set,
You're not ever a balancing
Yeah,
issue.
it's not gonna bounce it out.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
because when you
Can I
have
get
when you
this?
have the third fin in the middle to catch in between, it'll actually keep going and be fine.
Oh crap! I can't get this now. It's stuck up there.
Tab jumped down a hole.
No. We're gonna salvage this. We're salvaging this.
Can you jump and grab?
No, you
So
can't.
I didn't know when I first played. You know, in like the very beginning on the Sky Island where you have to like ride like down a rail in wood and get to the other side.
Yeah, that was easy. You could got 2 hooks on it.
Before I knew to like, oh, I could just build to do this and just slide down. I walked across that rail to the other side.
You mad lad. Love it. That's a true gamer. That's a true gamer moment right
Can I
there.
oh, hey, Garage, what's up? Can I rewind this? I didn't even think about that.
Hey,
Don't
Gretch,
let
how
your
you like
dreams,
those
just do
Koroks?
it.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't know if it's been. No, it has been sitting there too long actually.
Oh, got it.
I've seen a
Honestly,
lot
I'm not
of,
gonna lie. I always forget about rewind. It's probably one of the most powerful things in the entire arsenal, and yet I always forget about it.
I literally see people beating like these gigantic, like little, whatever they're called with them. Because it just smacks them around.
Yeah, no, rewind's kind of OP, and the game really doesn't talk a whole lot about rewind. Like I feel like it just kind of leaves your own
randomly
device
shows
on it.
you, like for a second, and then it's just like, okay, have fun. Okay, so you're
I
saying
think
like
that's
right
kinda
here
the
in the
MO of this
middle
whole game.
hydros, like this?
Yeah, like the exact middle, straight up and
Yeah,
down.
like a hydrofoil.
fin.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I did.
I don't know if mine stuck out that far. But
I'm
you might
trying.
you can try.
Oh,
I'm trying
it
to.
should be fine. It should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. Because you just need it for the balance.
Okay, there we go. All
Yeah.
right, let's see if that works.
As long as you stay in the middle, it shouldn't like. As soon as you hit that third set of rails, you shouldn't like float side to side or anything.
Right. Okay, here we go.
I also forget. I also do forget Ascend exists.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, also.
But definitely rewind is the one I forget about the most. There we go. All right. Cool. I think I made it.
Spoilers. Here I'm sitting on the edge of my seat watching.
Yeah, let's go, Talon.
Yeah, because in here you don't.
Oh,
have
so far so good.
I was imagining it was gonna catch like the split hair side of the middle one
This
and
is
just throw
probably-
me off.
I guarantee other people did not do any of this. But this is just how I did.
No, that's the most fun about this game. Like all the crazy shit you can do, you can still solve puzzles. Like
Stretch
there's
says he's
nothing
beat
better
like
than
75%
that
of all the
should work.
shrines with just the send. It's the most broken ability. Yeah, I could definitely see that. All right, there we go. Got another one of these lights of blessing. 3. Yay.
I do like how in beating shrines, it's not just, oh, you get like the things to increase your health and stamina. You also get Zonai devices from that little machine. It gets added to them the more you do. Like if one requires specific Zonai devices, you actually get it from like the little, not the pinball machine, but the gotcha machine. Let's
Yeah,
just
the
gotcha machine.
It's the
Yeah,
gotcha machine.
That's
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Gotchapon.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Another heart.
I just feel like bubblegum should be in it. That's what it reminds me of.
I have 10 hearts.
And how many stamina wheels do you have?
All of them.
What's the max you can have? 3 again? Is it 3 or 4?
3. Yeah,
Three.
it's 3.
More than
We
you'll
just boot
ever
up the
know,
start of the game
Talon.
Again.
There was a massive shrine with like 25 obstacle courses, and I just cheesed it with the ascend in like 2 minutes because it clipped the edge of the platform above, and I skipped everything.
Yes. That's yeah.
Don't work
remember watching-
hard, work smart.
Yeah, just work smarter. Work smarter, not harder.
I'm just thankful there's no gyroscope crap anymore.
Oh, amen to that, man. I
hated
hated
those
that
shrines.
so much.
That's probably the only gripe
So
I have with Breath of
much.
the Wild for the most part with doing those, or just including gyro. It's like just turn it off.
No, I that's the first thing I did when I started this game. We could turn the gyro aiming off. Like I'm out. I'm done.
I get aiming. I mean, I don't would never use it anyway, but the shrine stuff, it's like, please let me.
Yeah.
I get it. It was new with the Switch, beginning days, and I guarantee they said, yeah, no one liked this.
For sure.
Yeah, I love that they addressed almost everything that people had an issue with. Like,
Weapon breaking now, fusing solves that issue.
Not really.
You know what's funny? No, it's funny about that is didn't mind weapon durability, but the fusing really makes it a lot more fun because they just fuse shit as it's about to break. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a
That's
good
and it
time.
fixes it.
That's what I
And then
mean.
you
Yeah.
just take it to an Octo Rock and you're good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I do like durability and weapons chance of breaking. Like just having them infinitely be available. Just I don't know. I don't
So-
really care for that.
Durability is a fun system because it forces you to use stuff you wouldn't normally use.
True. That
Like if that was their goal with this, that A plus, they did well.
I've already found item duping.
I mean, because you can really go down two paths. You can go down the paths of like affixes, like Diablo clone kind of things, or like affixes and stuff like that, or you can just do, roguelikes with the durability. I think this one. I remember this one, Tallen. This is a fun
I
one.
think I've done this one.
This one kind of
I think there's a better idea. I know I'm not doing this right already, but I'm just gonna see.
You're fine. You're at least on the stream. You're fine.
No.
You guys do it too, which I did.
The one that I specifically hated the most was in the desert to do the sand rider
Come on,
one,
how's that
where
not
you had to like
sand?
obstacle course across the sand.
So the only problem with this one, Talon, is that dropping it kind of is a shit show. I'm not sure if there's a better way of doing it because you can't seem to lower.
I can't. Right. Like my thought was to
You
lower
can't-
it, and then it would lower parts of it by itself, but I can't do that. And Gresh is just
can
saying you can
angle it.
ascend
Can't
through
you?
here.
You can just tilt the thing at an angle. Tilt it backwards. It should be at an angle. It shouldn't drop as hard.
How so? Stupid question. How do you tilt it backwards though?
Oh, no,
Hold
I
R
just did
down,
it. Yeah,
up and
I
down
just
on the
did it.
stick, yeah.
Yeah, I just did it.
Yeah.
But,
Oh shit!
There we go.
Damn it!
I think you were too far back that
Yeah.
one, Talon.
I
I guess you could also compensate for the point and kind of get the logs to where they also form at the point, like angular, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, you really don't have to actually be at the point. I don't think either.
No,
you
no,
can be
no.
on
I
the
mean,
either
like
side.
stack the logs point, like they're in a triangle.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
Run,
that's
run,
probably
run.
what you were supposed to do, but then Talon just cheesed it out of it anyway.
Gresh is literally here sitting. He's just saying, "Oh, just do ascend."
Ascend, yes, ascend forwards. That would actually be busted if they did that. With like ascension through everything.
Yep.
So let me go through
know-
the wall forward ahead of me. I got this.
Apparently, Ascend was something that they just made so that, like, while they were going in, like, the caves and stuff and exploring, they could just
No
get
one
out
likes
to-
climbing. Just here,
Damn
let's
it.
go faster.
No, they put it in because they were like, oh, there's gonna be tons of caves, so like this is a way for us in dev mode to just get out quick and keep working. And then they were like, what if we just put this in the game?
Gresh says you can put 2 logs in the water below, then 1 on the
Yeah.
top. Oh, and ascend it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more. Yeah, that does make sense. Yep.
Guys, I'm a real nerd. I got the My Nintendo Tears of the Kingdom keychain,
I did too because of you.
and it looks.
I
It looks.
got the mail. It's awesome. I really like
It's
it.
awesome. Like it's
It's
awesome.
so cool. It's so cool. It's a little big. It's actually bigger than I was expecting it to be.
I know.
that-
Me too.
I was.
I'm like, yo, that's a healthy size thing there.
Yeah, no, I was expecting it to be some tiny ass like cereal box toy. No, it's actually got some. It's a decent sized keychain thing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Some GameStops apparently had like issues with their order pages or whatever. Where I got Tears of the Kingdom from them, and luckily it came day one. But since the order had issues, it doesn't show my order as delivered or even shipped. So I'm like, can I cancel this and get a refund?
You should.
Do it. Do it.
I also didn't pay the full $70, by the way. I got it while it was still at $59.99, so they actually honored that.
It's not gonna work. All right.
Wait, why was it $59.99 now? Like when they first
when it
announced it
already-
forever
They
ago?
first announced it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you should be able to fuse it at the angle, right? So
Can I
Yeah, no,
fuse
you
it?
just make it. Yeah, you can fuse that thing. No, you fuse at the ends. So just put like at the very.
no, I meant like if he was trying to put those logs to angle it upwards to make like a ramp, he could.
Yeah, so-
That's
That's
what I
what
was
I
gonna do.
fuse it
Yeah.
down.
Can I
Well,
angle it?
Okay.
Well, I meant
Oh, that
so
works
it
too.
doesn't fall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That works too. Oh, so I just made a gigantic, long, like 3 or 4 log ramp.
I can't connect. Oh,
No,
That's
no,
what I-
no, don't go all the way in. Just literally, you can put the ends on it. Like that adhesive is Gorilla Glue. Your gold.
Literally, yeah. Just fuse
I
it
don't
like
think
that.
that's the way it's supposed to go.
It's not snow. Literally, put the logs at the ends. So fuse it. Okay. All right. Well, on the stream,
That'll work.
I mean, yeah,
that
that'll
would
work. Just
work.
climb up
That-
and
yeah, just
jump.
climb up and jump.
Yeah.
Long got the jump. It's good. Just do it.
Can you not swim in these shrines? I don't remember. I never fall in the water.
You can
Okay.
get the stamina,
Yeah.
but
The sand is the worst. I tell you, it's actually the worst.
Can I not?
Well, rip that idea. As Gresh said, just ascend.
Why are you not
yeah,
ascending?
Get on the log, undo the things, the log comes back up, and then set the other 2 logs on the like on top, and then just ascend upwards, and then walk off of it.
okay, that you just jumped off of that.
Hell,
you didn't
I
even try. You
Dude,
didn't even
what
try.
the heck is this breaking apart shit? It's just like, okay, yeah, here, break this apart from this, but then break apart everything else. Like, fuck you, game.
I do wish you could just tell it, hey, let me do this one specifically, and not
Yeah,
both of
okay,
them.
so...
So you know you can put the logs end to end,
What the-
right?
God, this freaking... Ah! It's pissing me
This
off.
This is one of the easiest ones, man. What are you talking about? Like, I had this is like one of the ones I had like the least of my issues with.
No, it's the freaking, like, I'm trying to break something apart, and it's breaking apart the wrong thing.
You know what? It color coats it, right? Which one you're gonna break off?
See, Garesh agrees with me. Reattaching and detaching is the worst. Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
the game would be designed well for this, for the
No.
detaching and
Okay.
reattaching. Not
You need to strip like multiple like mice to get solid, controls for this. Like some strip
or
cat
make a
software.
button just specifically
No,
detach.
talent, no. God damn it.
This is really funny
End
because the whole stream
to
delay.
end. End to end.
Which end?
You
He's talking
literally
about
just
long ways. You do the
long
logs,
ways. You
long
literally
ways
just
attach.
you can attach the logs on the edges. The adhesive is ridiculous.
I see why Talon now just has so many problems with Zelda.
No,
just
it's
like
only
Talon
no,
logs.
it's
That's
only
where
this
the
game.
bad
It's only
reviews
this
come
game and
from.
Breath of the Wild. Okay, okay.
He's the reason why there's a 70.
lemon.
All right. All right,
Which
all right.
side? The one close to me or farther from me?
All right,
He's literally
so
talking about like the cut ends. You put them together.
yeah, you put them together.
Touch tips, Talon.
Yeah, touch
that,
tips,
yeah.
touch tips.
Cross
Right
the
there.
stream,
Is
so
that
to
what you're talking
speak.
about? Because this is what I did before. It didn't work.
No.
No,
Okay,
he's talking about
wait.
the 2 logs you have together. You
Yeah.
do them tip to tip.
Tip to
Not
tip
side
with
to
the
side.
4. Tip to tip with the 4 in front.
Yeah, like the Chinese finger traps, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just with glue.
That's perfect.
Okay. Rotate this around. Okay.
And then, yeah, as Gresh said, just put like the log on the top and then send upwards.
Yeah.
Just descend.
Yeah.
Just do
That's not in
You don't even have to
any
angle
way.
it.
No.
No, 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 no,
Put it
no,
on the-
put it
on
up.
the edge.
No. I love this
that
delay.
works, but
that
still.
works though. That works.
That actually works.
Yeah, just climb
If
up
you
the
can get
fucking
up there,
log, guy.
Tallen.
No, I'm onto the water now.
Dude, this delay makes this so much better.
This is absolutely making me have to feel like I need to go make shrine guides now.
Well, no.
You got it. He ascended.
Through the log.
That 3-foot ascend.
Worth it. All right. Now this.
I
will be
love how
a good
that
one.
wasn't even the last part.
I know it's not even the last part. I know. So this one looks like a boat, basically. Yeah, just to make a boat. Then they gotta do.
But there's a boat. But there's a twist. Do you know what the twist is? Remember, there are chests.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you angle it that way, then you pick it back up when you're over there. You shoot it off that way, and boom, you're done.
Well, seeing how much trouble you had the last one.
No. Well, okay. You know what? You know
Oh,
what?
I see. I see. It's what the water's doing.
It's what the what?
Isn't
The water-
going backwards.
The water isn't exactly
Oh.
calm.
No, no, no. I figured. Yeah, I already noticed the current coming towards here, so you need to make sure that you have enough. You don't want to make the raft too heavy, otherwise the blades here are not going to be able to push you through. Essentially, so what you also have to do though is you don't just want to shoot directly this way. You shoot this way, and then it drifts
don't-
you over that way. That's all you do.
Think weight you need to worry about with water in this game. I don't think you make a heavy enough raft where you need to.
Must be
Worry
like some
about that.
shark shit or something.
Correct. Unfortunately, you can't ascend here.
Ascend through the water by swimming.
You know you
Yeah,
want to.
Talon just reminded me of the market that's there for the shrine guides on YouTube. I swear, you guys laugh. I'm still making money from Breath of the Wild shrine guides.
Oh
It
yeah,
has
no,
been
no,
6
dude.
years.
Guides are
Oh,
like
no, I
some of
watch-
the best
People are
evergreen
literally
content
buying
ever.
Breath of the Wild because of this.
I have no qualms admitting I watched.
Well, I
guys
know
play shrines.
my YouTube income increasing told me all I needed to know.
Why is that? Oh, there we go.
Should make a what not to do in shrines guide.
Oh yeah, there we go.
This is Talon.
This is
Yeah.
not
Like,
what to do.
Don't be like Talon.
Don't be like Talon.
Okay, made it over here. Now,
Jeez.
Disappointed you did not go the Wang route with your boat there, Talon.
All right, so what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Be right back.
Oh, in the beginning of the game, you know, you had to make a raft to get across that like beginning lake.
Dude,
in the
that was
sky. It wasn't
way
hard.
hard.
I accidentally did not get on it, and I said, "Hey, bye, raft," and then I couldn't
No.
get across.
So mine, I don't know if I was like off center or what with my raft, but I kept lifting to the left, and it just kept hitting that guardrail, you know, in front of the waterfall. And it took me a solid 5 minutes to get through there, and then I lost my raft, and then I was in the middle of butt fuck no. I'm gonna say that took a lot longer. That's all I'm saying. That when Talon, what's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'm like, I like Garesh's thing. So many chests are not worth it in the shrines.
They're not. I don't think this one's worth it.
Oh, then F that shit. I'm
Most
done.
of them are. Most of them are like opal or topaz or
Yeah, they just get like
stupid
open
shit that.
topaz.
Aren't those worth money though?
Hey, no, I mean, just shoot the little ghost rabbits that are walking along. You get rupees from them anyway.
Not wrong. There we go.
I spent like 19 hearts. I don't remember a chest ever costing me 19 hearts before, but okay,
Pretty sure he's exaggerating on that, but you know, hey,
of
you know.
course. Did you like trek through the desert in like nothing but heat with no clothes and no water
No clothes, no water.
while battling a sandstorm? Does Raru's ghost like pop out every time you finish a shrine?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like,
I never noticed it. I always leave in such a hurry that I never noticed he's there.
Have I done the battle bot shrine yet? I don't think so. No.
I love battle bots. There's a battle bot shrine.
Apparently there is. Where is it,
That just
Gresh?
makes
I
me
am
think of
so
Metabots.
ready for this.
Yo, Metabots needs to come back though. Come on.
Dude, Metabots.
You know, it's
I'll take them
weird
back.
why Metabots hasn't. Like, I feel like that would
That'd be a
make
good
for.
anime.
It wasn't
Like
anime.
screw Gundam.
It was an anime. Hey now. I just got into
Yo,
Gundam.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pitch the idea to map. I'd be like, yo, can you animate this? Like redo it.
Yeah, no, like
And then
I feel like
continue
there's
it?
money to be made there. Like,
Oh yeah, people. I think a lot of people I knew love Metabots.
well, I
Metabots
mean
is
that,
pretty
like,
cool, yeah.
well, I mean, you have an anime, you have a video game, you can make toys for it. Like, it sells itself. Like, it was cool, and there's no
Yeah.
competition anymore. Like, it's not like, you know, Pokemon, Digimon, like Gold Rush back in the day. This stuff's cooled down a
Just
little
don't
bit.
let 4Kids get a hold of the dub.
Oh,
thank
God. It's the last thing we need. You just attach,
think 4Kids
you attach
had the
like
original
spikes
dub,
and
didn't they?
lasers, and oh yeah, dude, I've seen shorts of the lasers and everything. Lasers are freaking OP in this game.
Seen people attach like weapons and stuff like in the front just to put the wheels on and just drive.
No,
forward.
okay, so I saw this short. I saved it, so I'll send it to you guys later. But there's literally a guy who found like a white Lionel, which I guess is supposed to be like the toughest of the Lionels. I'm not sure on that, but he found a white Lionel, built like this very basic hover contraption. Like when I say basic, I mean like 3 walls, and that's basically it, right? Attached like 17 lasers on the bottom, hovered above the white Lionel, and just 30 seconds, thing was dead.
Hey,
This is what
that's
makes this game cool.
That's like the
know what?
prize for being creative in the game.
Yeah, no, for sure. You deserve every bit of that victory.
Where'd it go? Did it disappear already? Oh, mother.
Oh, you're gonna be that guy? You have to have homing arrows because you got good enough aim?
Nope, I don't. My aim suck.
This is recorded, Talon.
The only reason I would see homing arrows being useful is if you had to do that, if you had to use gyroscope to aim. It's like the only
Oh
reason
god,
I'd use it.
that would suck.
I would be killing so many bats just to get some eyes, man.
All right. Need to farm Lionels to fully upgrade my armor. That's my next objective. Since I need like 6 Lionels. Okay, here's the next tier thing. So there is. I need this.
One thing I do wish is I wish this game would let you choose the language before like the beginning intro, because I had to like go in, change the language, then create a new game just to play the game with with Japanese language.
Wait,
them talking.
what?
I think it
Really?
picks it up off the language your Switch is
Yeah,
set
it
to,
does.
but
Yeah.
Weird though.
you can't like. I wish they would have the ability to let you choose it before the game.
Yeah,
actually
why can't you?
starts.
I mean, it's just a soundtrack. Like, why would they do it that way? That's so weird.
I gotta say the sub voices of the Japanese voices are just so much better, honestly.
Yep, I definitely agree with that actually.
But you guys, dub is better than sub. What?
Yeah, I get
What?
that.
Only
crap
for
outta
Battle
here.
of Gods Dragon Ball. That's the only thing that's better. But you will not destroy my world. That's the only time I'll watch dub for Dragon Ball.
No, I mean, at least in the old school, dub was vastly better than sub for DBZ. I don't care what anyone says. I refuse
Faulkner
to,
tracks are like,
but like, I cannot stand that, you know, Goku in the Japanese, the original, like that
there it
just
is.
does not track with me whatsoever.
I don't like Kai at like dub or just in general.
So I
Did
never,
Bobby
see, I
leave?
never watched
Bobby, you still
anything
in here?
past. Yeah, he hasn't been back for a bit.
Oh, is he still like in the Discord call or is he just out?
He's in a Discord call, but he's making one hell of a cocktail, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
He's been gone for a bit.
Gotta cut some-
Oh fuck! Whoa! What's worse than one like? 2 likes? Jesus Christ! Yeah, I don't want to be in
This
here.
man has a cinder block on his back. Like the hell.
Oh, hey, Ganondorf. How's it going, buddy? Guys, spoiler alert, Ganondorf's in Zelda.
No way.
No way.
What? Since when?
Since forever.
I see a shrine in the corner.
Is it sad that we're trying to watch a cutscene and it's just like, oh, by the way.
Hey,
Like,
shrine.
why is there a shrine there? I thought they came down because of everything falling.
This is a canon issue.
Why do I feel like that's gonna be a boss I'm gonna fight later on?
As it totally gonna be is.
Oh, that's awesome. Just build a contraption, easy done.
Just build a block with lasers on it, send it over there, and
Block with lasers and then bombs.
モルドラジークがあんなに一体どうして
I'm about to find out the true power of this guy.
Usroda. That's all I can think about.
Oh man, dude, I miss Skyrim. I can play Skyrim again.
Don't say that. They're gonna make another one on like another console or some shit.
The PlayStation
How
5.
we-
No. It's gonna be the PlayStation 5
Yeah, we-
Pro.
They're gonna remaster it 2 times over.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we need the PS5 version now. We need ray tracing my Skyrim.
They
Shit.
guarantee they're probably
Damn.
gonna
I mean-
do it anyway.
All the ray tracing in the new Star Wars game, shit, we need definitely ray tracing. It does wonders for our frame rates.
Yeah. In Star Wars, where if you turn it on, ray tracing, it doesn't actually activate.
Can't turn it off. That was the problem, I thought. Like you just couldn't turn ray tracing off.
The problem with PC is that people would turn on ray tracing, or it would be on, but it wouldn't actually be activated. You had to like go in, turn it off, and then back on again. If that's fixed, I have no idea. I don't play.
Bro T. And the double problem is I have AMD, so like I can't even use proper ray tracing. Pretty much nothing but NVIDIA for ray tracing at this point in PC.
Because AMD has like bootleg ray tracing.
Yeah, they're like, fuck ray tracing, we don't deal with this shit.
You have an AMD GPU or CPU?
Yeah,
Or both?
yeah. No GPU. I got what was it, 79
I got some Intel CPU.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think you got the best. I think you got the best one.
at the time. They just announced the new ones, the 7950s. No. Yeah, 7950 XT and XTX. So there's a better version.
Some naming, man.
Yeah, no, like the naming is ass. Like
No, AMD
I
has
thought
been terrible
NVIDIA
with
was
naming.
bad, but
Hey,
AMD's next level bad.
4090, it's not as bad. I mean, I think like Nvidia is only bad when it comes to like the partner boards, like from AVGA and all them, right?
my issue, no, NVIDIA is good for the 8 and 9 series, like so the 48 and 49. Once you get below
49
that,
like
it gets
blow up
kind
your
of
computer.
like it gets really fucked up once you go below like 47 and 4600s. Like then it gets really murky. No, and the problem with NVIDIA now is they have those proprietary oddball power connectors now. Like AMD's like, yeah, we need more power, but we'll just drop the 16 pins. We're not gonna have a proprietary connector for that, which may or may not catch fire.
Hell? Why did I come in here naked? Oh,
Why
the,
would you
come
the
here
shrine
naked?
imprisons and purify. Okay, got it. So
What's wrong with being naked? That's the only way to play this
outside
game.
equipment is forbidden beyond this point. Got it. Okay, that explains it.
Nintendo knows what they're doing.
I didn't know.
Again,
I didn't know. Proving
Well,
grounds.
right there,
beginner.
it's we're gonna
Okay.
give you weapons right there. It seems.
They
So you should be.
they saw how well things worked out for Horny Fire Emblem. They're bringing it to Zelda now.
But Link doesn't even have nipples. But I don't know why. I saw a short on that. That's the only reason I know that. It's like someone pointed out that he specifically doesn't have nipples, and it's like, why?
It's to get past the E ESRB.
I need to know if Zelda does or does not have nipples. That's the only. There's only one thing I need to know. Oh, you're at this.
Asking
shrine.
the real
Not-
questions. Asking the real questions here.
We all know that the only one who has nipples is Yonobo.
Thank you. There's stuff for arrows over there. I think that you might need to fuse with arrows to blow these guys up.
Yeah, no. So the game tells you, Talon, that like you can't do shit to him. Oh, never mind.
I completely forgot this was a mechanic.
The flare rush.
Yeah.
I accidentally do it every time. Oh, cool. It's like in Yakuza where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta do a cool move. Fuck yeah.
Okay, ow. I'm getting shot by arrows. That's the only thing that's hurting me.
Have you considered hiding behind a wall
Yeah,
and not getting hit by arrows? Because, you know, they hurt. Just saying.
Yeah, I beat this by using those, the fire things. I think. I believe I did.
There we go. Can I hop up here? Oh, you can't. Oh, I want the items up there. What the F, game?
No, use your boulder sword to break it.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, never mind.
I don't know what to call it. Is boulder sword? I guess it would.
Yeah, it's like rock hammer.
It's a rock. It's a rock on a sword. Let's call it what it is.
Rock on
Someone
top.
stabbed it. Someone stabbed it.
The naming.
Goresh. Hey, Goresh, if you need Lionel parts, I got you, man. Just send me a DM and I'll send you some coordinates for the underground.
And then a duplication glitch.
No. He's gonna earn them.
He's gonna earn them.
So apparently patch 1.1.1 is now out. They didn't fix the duplication glitch. It's still very well alive.
Yeah. Which I gotta do that because I haven't done that yet. Not that I would do that. I prefer to play legitimately.
Right.
You act like we're using like power saves out here. Like, no, we're good. Using in-game methods. It's just a method in the game.
I totally need to just save that as a short and gonna make that later.
Yeah.
Cheats.
We don't use cheats. I purchased my 35 amiibo pulls for my Twilight fabric.
Okay, all right. So this is me being dumb. How do you use amiibos in this game? Every time I turn that function on, there's a build X on my screen and Link does nothing. I don't get anything from it. Am I supposed to get to a certain point?
Yeah, you look around until it does a circle.
Oh, see, you know, that'd be really handy for the game to tell me.
I wish I had amiibos in general.
It tells you 0. I have. I got the Tears of the Kingdom one in today from Target.
I got
My
the Majora's
amiibos
Mask
are-
one.
Oh, I got
The
that one
6
too.
Pokemon ones I have, and then the amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo. That's all I got. Of amiibos.
Shadow
All right.
Mewtwo. What, like the GameCube Pokemon Shadow
No,
kind of thing?
Shadow Mewtwo from Pokken Tournament.
Oh, I was meant to play that game.
Hey, it was good for what it was. Like graphics were really good.
No, I love me some Tekken, so like I feel like I would love that game. I just never meant to play it. I mean, I always meant to play it, but I never did play it.
It's probably the only time you'll see Bandai's name behind Pokemon.
Maybe they should get more Pokemon games after Scarlet and Violet.
Why do you have a dude behind you running?
Yeah, no. Can you explain? Is this like a spoiler thing? Like, why? What is
it
the
is,
deal with
Ability?
that?
Is
It's
that
a spoilery.
It's
thing.
a spoilery
Okay.
thing, yeah. So if you want me to
Okay.
spoil it, I
I-
can. If not, then I won't.
So I don't mind spoilers, but it is a stream, so I don't want to fuck anyone else over. I don't
Okay,
care about
well,
Yeah,
spoilers.
if
Okay.
it's been at least 2-3 weeks after the game's launch, should be spoilers are at fair game at that point.
Yeah, and
We're
if
not
you're
that
watching
far
the
in yet.
stream, like, yeah, you're like, it's
Yeah,
on
no, you
like,
done goofed. You done
Just-
goofed.
to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So,
We don't tell you what it
here's,
is,
Here's
but
what it
to
is.
see-
Oh,
So
wait, is it-
remember the 4 Guardians from Breath of the Wild?
Oh, is that the Zora dude?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
Zora dude that you fought with. So
Okay,
in this,
okay.
so
Okay.
remember I told you I went to the Zora dungeon
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
first
you
one I
mentioned
went
that.
to just
Yeah,
because I was
yeah.
in the area. So after you beat the final boss there and everything, those little stone things that you saw in the cutscene with Zelda and the old King of Hyrule, you get one from the old Zora Guardian who through somehow gives it to this guy. Obviously the actual character guy is back in the Zora domain area. And by putting that on, he's like, by the way, let me send this basically this clone with me so that he can fight with you wherever you
That's
are.
cool.
So and when you're going through the dungeon, it allowed you to do this ability as well. So for this particular one, you get a water shield, which will take 1 hit completely. Or if I take my weapon and do this, it sends a gush of water out like that.
Oh, cool.
So it's Daruk's protection.
So what he did was he made you the moist maker. That's what that is. That's literally what that is.
Now, I always thought it was weird when people said like the word moist makes them uncomfortable, but moist maker actually makes me very uncomfortable for whatever reason.
Now, if you know where, if anyone knows where I'm taking moist maker from, please let me know. Not the fact that he's using water, but there's a specific series in which that is from.
You know what I hate in this game? Trees. Trees and
Really?
hands.
You hate trees?
Trees and hands.
What's wrong with trees? What's wrong with trees? It's just the ends. Like, hey, back up, bub.
I literally just take the dragon heads that have fire and just throw them at them. Just let them go. It's like burn, bitch.
You guys step to
Become
me?
my campfire.
Oh god,
Burn,
look what I found.
bitch.
Look what I found.
A rock.
A rock?
No.
It's a rock.
A rock?
Yo, Korok.
Yeah, the Korok.
Throw him at the tree.
Yeah, he's wood. Burn him.
Hang on, I just want to get the save point. Hang on. Okay. Ow.
I miss the Twilight Bow so much. No. Oh.
Talon, do you make your turkey sandwich with a moist maker in it?
What?
Come on, you gotta know what show that's from.
No, should
No,
I?
I actually
Talon
don't.
should.
What's the
should.
show, Talon?
Wait,
What's the show, Talon?
Say it one more time.
Friends.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
It's Friends. It's from Friends. The moist maker. The turkey sandwich with the moist maker.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
don't
Ross has an
remember that at
anger
all.
issue, and
Yeah.
because his boss ate the
Yeah,
sandwich.
he ate his sandwich. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then he gets like super angry. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
I don't.
I'm
know
on
that
sabbatical. They gave me good little pills.
This thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't thought about Friends in 20 years.
It hasn't been that long, but yeah, I really don't think a whole lot about Friends. You know, what's funny is Seinfeld always comes out a hell of a lot more in Friends at this point.
Whee!
Yeah, it's
I didn't know
weird
what those
because
were,
like,
but okay. Now I do.
Gen Z is really into Friends.
Bizarre.
Yeah, right.
I
It's
feel like
weird.
how do they-
I feel like they're in like a cycle. Like Friends got their resurgence with the new generation. Now Seinfeld's now getting it. We're gonna go through a loop of all the old stuff.
But why not like Curb Your Enthusiasm or Arrested Development? Come on, they deserve their
Each world,
time.
Come on, bro.
They deserve their time.
Yeah, Curb
Yo,
is.
can they bring
is-
back rocket power?
Dude, rocket power.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
About these kids who could do fucking anything. Hell yeah.
Or Breath of the Wild gets their inspiration, or Tears of the Kingdom got some inspiration for some shit. Because there are literal rockets in this
Rocket
game.
power. Man, that fucking show. Ugh.
That motor. Oh, there you are.
Who needs horses when you have a freaking, like, you can get wheels in this game? Like, oh, your horse can pull a carriage. It's like, nah.
Be fair, Friends is a great way to. Oh god, you're not wrong, James. You
To
are
be
not
fair,
wrong.
Friends is a great way to vicariously pretend you can afford a apartment in Gen Z in this kick. Oh, Jesus H and goddamn Christ. That is hurtful.
Hey,
That's not wrong.
That is-
day
He's
and
not
age,
wrong.
no one
On,
shames
that
you in
hurts.
this day and age for living with your parents anymore because no one can afford to move out.
Oh. Yeah.
And I mean, shoot, they getting people to do their laundry and shit for them. Lazy bastard. Meanwhile, I have to just sit there. Let's put one in at a time.
Whee! This thing has
Separate
no
my
direction.
delicate.
Yeah, I would say separate the colors from the whites. Yep. Don't want me bleeding now.
Let's do some delicate wash.
Cold or hot?
I'm so confused at what you're trying to do.
I was just
Yeah,
trying to
what
build
are
a
you-
little thing to go across there, but there's only one.
Need a steering thing.
I don't. Okay. Where do you get steering wheels? I have not found steering wheels at all.
I believe it's in. I think
the
you unlock
sky.
them in the sand area. Yeah.
No, you can get them in the
At least
sky.
I got them from a shrine. I got them from a shrine in the fucking desert.
So they're in the sky then. Oh, guess what?
I like almost all the things are in the sky somewhere.
All right, well, whatever. That guy can go that way. Have fun.
I know in the desert there's like those little sand racer buggy things that you can just that has them on them. Bye, Cork.
Not so hot, damn, so whatever. Okay, so I want to ask you guys, everyone can get their own opinions and everything like that. But first thing I want to ask about so what are your thoughts on the open world combination with the towers, which are a lot of people are comparing to how tower systems are used in like Far Cry and every other open world game that you can possibly imagine. What are your thoughts on all of that? Like just the open world and just, I guess, the quote unquote freedom that you're just simply given to just go and do whatever the F you want. But what are your guys' personal thoughts on that?
Feels good.
Wow. Great answer there.
You're talking about like the towers, like unlocking the map, right?
Yeah,
like
unlocking the map and everything.
That specifically. That reminds me of, because this is just because I play this series, some Assassin's Creed, going from the high points and sinking the map and stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of. So
Yeah.
I like that. I like doing that, and I like the open world. I just let me do what I want.
Yeah, for me, like towers, I've always like been fine with that since Assassin's Creed. You know, like Assassin's Creed really started it, and then yeah, Far Cry has been using it as well forever. Oh my god, I just fell and died. But yeah, overall with the tower system, I mean, it's not new, but it also, you know, like you don't need to fix what ain't broke, right? Like there's no reason they needed to really change it. Yeah, you know, could they have tried something different? Sure, but like it felt fine.
Didn't have that, did it?
The tower, yeah.
There were, but they were different. The towers in Breath of the Wild, you had to like ascend them essentially, and then
yeah, you had to climb.
I can't remember Breath of the Wild, so.
Yeah, so that was the one thing that Breath of the Wild, they had like every climb was like a puzzle, and in this one it is still a puzzle to get it open, but they are different. And that's one thing I do like, is that the tower puzzles are different. Instead of like, oh, find the path to climb, you know, you go like, oh well, some of them you have to go, you know, like you went in the well earlier, right, and found the dude that fixed it for you. Like you had to go somewhere, and there's a couple, right, where you have to like ascend from under them, or you have to like go on top and like get something out of the way that's blocking it, you know.
So can I just quickly ask, how do you do the one where the guy says, hey, I like mushrooms at the bottom of the mountain or some crap like that?
That's one of the ones that you have to ascend through the bottom. So you go, there's a cave right underneath, and you go through the cave and you look on your mini map the whole time.
Like right when you're underneath the act, like
right
tower
when you're
itself?
Yep, right when you're underneath the tower, you ascend, and that's how you get up. It's
I was like, I'm collecting mushrooms to save my life, and then
that's what I thought too. And I was like, what the you know, like what is going on with this guy?
So you have to literally go into the tower from the floor. Okay.
Yes. And yeah, that took me a terrifying amount of time.
I still haven't completed this, so I had to ask. I was like, this is driving me insane.
Yeah, no,
and then the one that's buried in the snow. That's the other one.
I think that's the same thing. You just ascend
a bitch
from the bottom. Yeah, because you don't think about it. You wouldn't think that, oh, I gotta ascend.
I'm not Goresh out here like thinking, oh, ascend everything. Just go.
Yeah, Goresh is like, let me just ascend through Ganondorf real quick and beat this game.
Goresh is like next level. You fall through the map into like the void, and it's like, oh, ascend. Boom, I'm back. Anyway.
What about you, Lemon? What are your thoughts on the open world and everything? Do you think it's too big? Do you think it's just right? Do you like the towers and everything? What are your thoughts?
I like it. It's very big. And the problem with how big it is just I feel like Link and Link's horses are a bit slow for how big it is, but other than that, it's a very fun time. Like I get it. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, there's no point for horses in this game at all. I don't understand why they were included.
Yeah, I think they're just there to get you around, maybe like a real quick, oh, jump and gun, there we go. But I think the way they really want you to get through the map is just build stuff.
Well, that and just like when you transport, you jump between shrines and stuff. It's like your horse is on the very opposite end of the damn map. It's like, well, then what purpose is that horse gonna solve? I'm hoofing it, or I'm building a car, right?
Yeah.
So
or I'm making like a flying machine, or
yeah. So I mean, if the horse was like, I don't know, Skyrim or any other game where like, you can whistle for your horse and it'll come to you regardless of where you fast travel to, maybe different. But at this point, it's like I have to now go hoof it to go, pardon the pun, to go find my horse, which is on like some shrine polar opposite of where I'm at.
So I actually got my horse stuck. The only other option would be to go to the stable, have them board it, and then take it back out.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. Is just if I find myself near a stable and I want a horse, I just go grab it real quick. Like I don't even think about where my horse is. I just go grab, because they'll just let you take it from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a better
and,
idea.
like, bring it back. Oddly enough, my horse got stuck on the ledge of the mountain where the tower is that you had to go find the shrooms in the cave. That's where mine got stuck.
Yeah.
I was like, crap.
But no, I think the map is incredibly large and intimidatingly so, but that's half the fun. Like it's just you literally just my issue that like this is an ADHD person's worst nightmare, because like shiny thing.
Yes. Yeah. And that's
Literally,
the entire game. That was Breath of the Wild too, in my opinion. Like
yeah. And if you're into that, awesome. But like if you're into like the whole like, oh, I want to have a set goal in mind, man.
Okay,
don't
maybe
play this
it's
game.
been,
Like
it's
Bing
been
Bang
like
Story,
5
story,
years
story,
since
story.
I've played Breath of the Wild, but I could have sworn when I played Breath of the Wild, like I did the tutorial area, just like we have with Tears of the Kingdom, so those are the same. But then we only had like you could go technically anywhere you want, but I remember there being one like dot on your map to say, hey, go this way and check this thing out, essentially, and then that kind of just you went off on your own and did whatever you wanted and everything. In this game, it was just like, okay, you finally got down to the mainland. Here's 4 random points. Just go. I was just like, wait, what? So while I love the open world, I think it could have been a little bit better. And again, maybe this is simply based on how I personally prefer a game, but I would have preferred that they would have said, like, given a little bit more story behind why we need to go out and do this stuff. Like, just have a couple more things and then be like, okay, now just go do whatever the F you want, essentially.
But there is a story. They tell you, hey, bad shit's happening in these 4 places. Go check it out. Like, that's the whole quest line.
It has to do with like the chasms in the ground.
Yeah.
Too.
But in Breath of the Wild, wasn't there also, hey, you can go to any of these 4 divine beasts.
Yeah, it was the 4 divine beasts.
It didn't tell you which one to go to first. It says, here's 4 of them. Go at it. And there's there's a pseudo correct way of doing it in terms of difficulty and armor and all that, but you could literally go and fight Calamity Ganon, the moment you jumped off the plateau.
Oh yeah, no, you could, yeah. And you saw those videos of people with like literally no clothes on and a broom.
And those are fun to watch.
Let me solo him.
I feel like you can do that in this game. I don't think has anyone actually tried to do that? Like, can you actually go?
Someone beat the game in
someone beat the game in an hour and a half.
Speedrunners.
That was like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you can only get through the Sky Island so fast, like with just what you have.
Give it half a year, I'm guaranteeing.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you they'll get it down
quarter
to
of the
like,
time.
Yeah, they'll get it down to like 28 minutes. Like,
yeah, for sure. Speedrunners are necking futz. I love watching speedruns. Oh,
wait for DLC like what Breath of the Wild added. They added the motorcycle and stuff. Just wait for that.
Oh yeah, and then it's over. Like.
Imagine if Ascend did not have a limit and you could just ascend to sky high.
Oh, that would.
You literally just like rise like Jesus, just off the ground, just ascending the whole time. That'd be a fun time. What? That's what mods are for, I guess. Shh, don't tell Nintendo though.
God damn it.
We didn't do it, Nintendo. It's not our fault. We're spitballing the idea for the next game.
Please
just
have
throw
mercy
something out
upon
there,
us.
man.
Okay,
teleportation.
So speaking of next game, I know obviously this game just came out. It's gonna be like another 7-8 years before the next game comes out. But Nintendo literally already has come out and said, hey, we're going to keep the same system in place. So I guess the way that the Zelda game is, future Zelda games are gonna be. And obviously I know Bobby is a huge fan of this, but I'm not gonna lie. And I know they're technically here. I miss the dungeons, and 4 is not enough in my opinion. It's not enough. Oh god, it's raining.
So was Majora's Mask not enough for you, Tallen?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Son, I'm disappointed.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Majora's Mask is incredible.
It is.
Jeez.
I'm not saying Majora's Mask is a bad
Cheese
game.
and crackers, man. Come on.
I feel like they got the feedback for Breath of the Wild. It's like, okay, people actually want dungeons back. Let's see how we can add a couple of them into this game, and then maybe we'll slowly progress that, getting more and more and more as we go.
Right.
Just to see.
I don't know. Maybe it's more that I miss the getting the items from the dungeon part of it, where it's like I miss the grapple claw, and I miss like some of those other fun items and everything. Right? Like I miss that type of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, I mean, part of it comes down to like, I don't know. The big thing with that is the only way they can do that with the current layout is if they do it like Link Between Worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only way they can do it. Because Link Between Worlds, if you guys didn't play it or don't remember, right, you could go to Ravio, right, the little shopkeeper guy, and then just like go, I want to rent the hook shot. And then you rent the hook shot, and then you can get into the dungeon that requires the hook shot anytime you want because you have a rented hook shot. Right. So it was kind of the first like foray into the choice and like the less linear structure, which was really cool. But at the same time, with how they set these games up, right, they give you everything in the beginning and then go do what you want. Right.
Right.
And if they want to keep doing that, me personally, I'm great with that, right? But I do understand that people really love the classic like Zelda, and like I love it too, right? I mean, I've been playing Zelda since the Legend of Zelda, like
the original.
Yeah, that was the first Zelda game I played when it was like a couple years old. But I was like 4 or 5 when I started playing Zelda. Like I love this franchise, and I think that no matter what the Zelda team really decides to do, they're going to find a way every time to knock it out of the park because that's just what they do, right? Like, I was watching Beat 'em Ups not too long ago, and that guy's great, and he literally had the greatest Zelda quote I've ever heard. He said, even the worst Zelda game is a great game.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Zelda made by Nintendo.
Yes, we're not
Okay.
Lemon. Come on, man. We're not talking 3 or what is it, CDI? Like, no.
I just got thrown up. Make sure we know what we're talking about. But I mean, yes and no. I mean, the DS ones, I still kind of try to pretend they don't exist. Like, they're solid games, but I just hate the control scheme. Same with Skyward. I don't like Skyward Sword either because of the control scheme.
Skyward
Sword with the Pro controller is so much better. Like if you guys haven't tried it on Switch
is it
with
really?
the Pro controller,
I played through it.
Yes, it's way better.
I'm sorry, little Bob. I'm with Tallen on this one. I just can't get through that game. It just does not work for me.
Is it? Are you using the Joy-Cons or are you trying?
No, I'm using the Pro controller. It just does not gel with me for some reason. Whereas I love every other Zelda game, just for some reason that game does not work for me. And it's a me problem, not an other people problem. Because if people love that game, I love everything about that game except for the gameplay, for lack of a better phrase. Like I like the music. I think the art style was kind of cool. Like I like the idea of it. Just did not work for me.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's, like if you don't gel with it, I mean, that's obviously why they departed from that control scheme, right? They tried something new, and a lot of people had the same feeling. Like, I just don't like how it plays.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, and you can see the literal makings of Breath of the Wild in that game too. Like it was definitely a stepping stone, which I have to commend Nintendo for that, because you don't see a whole lot of developers who are willing to make, jumps like that. Like, so, you got to make a few mistakes to get into Breath of the Wild, So,
yeah. And
think it was-
that's one of those things and it's like, I know people didn't like Breath of the Wild and don't like Tears of the Kingdom because they're like, well, I want something like, Twilight Princess.
I love
And me
Twilight Princess.
personally,
Love Twilight
like,
Princess.
I think Twilight Princess is great, but that's one of my least favorite ones. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like it's just Ocarina of Time again. Like,
you make a valid point. Yeah, that does ring true. Like it almost feels like they're kind of at the end of what they can do with that formula.
Yeah, like, and not saying that Twilight Princess isn't awesome. Like, Twilight Princess is like, it took that Ocarina of Time thing and kind of mixed it with Majora's Mask, where it's not as weird and like, Majora's Mask to a lot of people is off-putting because it's very weird, and I love it for that.
Yeah, I totally agree. Love it for that reason.
But a lot of people were just like, "Oh, the game feels gross and weird," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's gross and weird. Like, there's
That's
a
the
toilet."
point.
There's a hand that comes out of a toilet and asks you for paper. Like, like it's a weird game. And it's like they try to take that like kind of like gothic dark atmosphere from Majora's Mask and put it over Ocarina of Time. And then Twilight Princess comes out. And like I said, I think Twilight Princess is a really well-made game, right? But of all the 3D Zeldas, it might be my least favorite, right? That's just my personal take on that, right? But yeah, like Tallen said, he loves it, right? So, is that your favorite one, Tallen?
Honestly, I think I would say mostly because of the setting, and I mean, like it's almost a story for a Zelda game. So it's like a Zelda game. All around,
Yeah, it does have a fantastic. It does have a fantastic story, right? It takes that Ocarina of Time story and makes it much darker, right?
I actually I loved the first three, especially the first three dungeons where they're traditional Zelda dungeons, but then you had the entire thing going with Midna and everything. I liked the whole side story with Midna and then learning more about her and the fact that she comes from this completely different dimension and everything like that, and you get more powers and upgrades with her and everything. That's, I think, one of the biggest things I loved about that game. Wasn't just simply hey, defeat Ganondorf, beat the dungeons, and that's it. Like, you had all this extra side stuff. Like, I obviously had all that, right? But yeah, that's what I personally loved about it. So can I put this in here?
I mean, it was a darker Ocarina of Time. I mean, to me, that's how it always was. It's a reaction to Wind Waker because people were pretty butthurt about Wind Waker. I love
Wind Waker though. That's the thing.
Butthurt about Wind Waker.
When Wind Waker was announced, when they first showed the trailer, I remember distinctly people were getting really frustrated about that. It's like, we saw the super awesome trailer of Link fighting Ganondorf, super realistic graphics, and then the next Zelda's Wind Waker.
I remember that because it was at E3, wasn't it? It was at E3.
Yeah, it was no. It was at Space World. If you remember what that was.
Space World.
Yes.
Oh,
It
man,
was.
Yeah. Like that was like, I mean, E3 was around during that time too, but Space World was a thing, and I remember getting I think it was a DVD. I mean, I don't know why I thought it was a GameCube disc, but it was a DVD, and it showed a bunch of trailers and stuff, and one of them was Zelda.
Fighting the Goma, right? Like the spider.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because that became one of Twilight Princess's bosses.
Yeah.
Exactly. Twilight Princess was a reaction to people getting really frustrated about how Wind Waker was a cartoony game. Fast forward to now, Wind Waker, it really survived, the years far better than Twilight Princess did without, the HD remake. Like, the game still looks pretty good. Cell-shaded games look really good.
The HD remake, if they bring that to Switch, Nintendo, you're never going to hear this, but please, for the love of God, tone down the bloom. Like,
man,
I love
effects.
the HD remake of Wind Waker because, like, it looks awesome, but good Lord, like,
I think the bloom
not that I would play it on my Steam Deck, but if I was playing it on my Steam Deck and had the ability to turn off the bloom, that's exactly what I did when I played it on my Steam Deck. I mean, like, yeah.
That's a
not.
symptom of the times. Like I feel like when the 360 came out, those pretty much all launch games of the first year 360 and into the PS3 bloom, nothing but bloom. Like
Yeah,
literally
everything was washed out. in
Yo,
everything.
God, I remember like the Tony Hawk game that was like Project 8, I think it was what it was called. You walk at your house and like you're walking into heaven, like it's just a white door. It's like, what is this? What is this?
And so when Wind Waker remake, that was like 14 or 15, right?
I think so. Yeah, it sounds about. It was a Wii U game, right? Yeah.
It was a Wii U. They had that's the one console I wish I had been able to snag was the Wii. My roommate had one. He was like, "Oh yeah, they only had this Zelda one, so I guess I got that." I was like, "You son of a bitch, I'll kill you." Like, he's like, "I guess I'll take this one," and I was like, "I would kill for that thing, man." Like, I love Zelda.
Actually, the opposite. I actually didn't own the Wii, but I have the Wii U.
Really?
I
had the Wii. I did not have the Wii U.
I had, technically speaking, I had the Wii U, but not the Wii. My parents had the Wii, but I got a Wii U out of refurb just to play the Smash Bros.
Oh yeah,
Smash
yeah.
Bros.
Okay.
Didn't have a number. I was just Smash Bros. For Wii U, wasn't it?
So
it was
you had
called?
Melee, Brawl, and then
It was, I think it was for Wii U.
Yeah,
and then
it was for Wii U. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
And like no one had the Wii U. Online really was non-existent at the time. So like I just would ask people, "Hey, come over. I have a GameCube attachment. Come play some Smash Bros."
Yeah, it was Smash Bros for the Wii U, but they also released the 3DS version at the same time, which everyone broke their freaking joysticks on the 3DS because
that was the 3DS Annihilator. I remember that was when because like I didn't go to college for a couple years after high school, and then I dropped out to work at EA for a couple years because I'm smart. It was a good time though, get to test FIFA and shit. Like, yeah, like it ended up being, a while before I actually got to like the actual university from community college, and that was around the time when that Smash Brothers 3DS, and so many of the kids there were just all over that.
Oh, I didn't miss.
So speaking of Zelda, I feel like I'm the odd one out because I have not played any other Zelda game besides Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. And also my only other Zelda game before any of those two was Wind Waker, and I loved Wind Waker because it was and that's why I probably like Breath of the Wild. I guess I kind of the exploration of Wind Waker, I kind of loved that, so I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom very well, and that's why I was drawn to those two, and I just love open world especially. I do plan on going back playing at least the main line on 3DS, the originals, all that stuff. So I do plan on playing it.
That'd be fascinating hearing your opinions on like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, the old school ones.
Yeah, I would say play for Ocarina, play the 3DS for sure. Majora, I would say that too because it's just easier. Like the first one had so many systems that were so complex, and you don't really get an explanation. So like they in the 3DS they realized that and were like, hey, we're gonna make this a lot easier for you.
I think, for any games that have like, if they do have a remaster, I'll probably pick or better version of. I'll probably pick the better of the versions. Like, for that, I'll pick the 3DS one or some or Skyward Sword. I'll probably pick the HD remake just to play that one.
Yeah, the Switch one. Yeah.
I'll still probably try out like the older one just to see how it is, just kind of see like, oh, what's different about them, right?
Yeah, if you're like a quote unquote purist like me, like for Majora's Mask, like I'm taking the original Majora's Mask because there's just like a couple systems that they decided to change for like really weird reasons.
Yeah, like the whole Zora swimming thing was so
that
weird.
Was like the worst.
That was like, what is going on here? What are you doing?
Oh, I just got absolutely destroyed. I need to upgrade my armor.
Anyone know what you're supposed to do with these things? Are you supposed to drop things in here?
For what? The Satori ones?
Oh yes.
Yeah, drop an apple. Drop an apple in there. No, drop it.
I know.
Not
Hang
take
on.
a picture.
I'm taking off. Like I've got.
Not take picture. Drop that.
I know.
Drop it. Don't take a picture.
No, I know.
Sorry,
No,
I'm sorry. I'm on a delay. I apologize.
No, it just told me that the weather's too
Is
hot.
this the first tree? The
This
cherry
is the first
blossom tree
I
ran
think it's the
too?
first tree I've ever found. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There was one like right next to the main town with the pura and stuff.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, there was. Cause I literally did this exact thing. That's how I know.
So what
And
do I
then
do now? Because you got
You
those.
don't
Like,
do
He's
anything.
gonna show you where a bunch of caves
Yep.
are.
Yeah.
oh.
So you just go to
got it.
those caves that he marks for you.
By the way, how do you deal with the black tar stuff? Is it just you drop a board on it, you swim over it or something?
Depends.
How do you cool down? Is my question.
Drop like either the water bubbles that those little bubble monsters drop, and just smack them.
You mean the chews, the choo things? or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
These?
If you have water ones, drop them on the ground and hit them. One is sufficient. But it
Okay.
will cool you down for a specific amount of time. Drop it on the ground and hit it.
But
Okay.
why are you overheating though? Like this isn't a
He's in the
hardcore-
desert.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't realize it was a desert
He's
area.
also like right underneath the sun.
So I'm hearing is you should drink some Gatorade, get them electrolytes.
Yep.
Yes, basically.
That's what plants crave.
That's what plants crave.
See, the problem is I can't say that statement anymore because like that movie's so old now. Like it's got to be a decade old at this point.
Oh yeah, that's older than that.
Oh man, how old is it? See.
That's like 2008. Might be 15
Oh no!
years old.
Please don't say that. Oh no! 2006. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty old.
Oh my god! Oh, I do not need that check tonight.
Lemon's like, I was a young man once.
Oh my god! I remember that movie was new. That's the.
Ooh.
You know what? You know what's funny about this? Like the hardest part of getting older is not necessarily getting older; it's realizing the movies you thought were new are getting older.
Yes.
It's like a,
Probably,
it's like
you
a
probably have to
fucking
save
check.
somebody or something.
Yeah, I know. I figured it's like it's like the
broken.
one before. Big game. Come on.
No, you just got
The water guy that you have with you should be able to cool you down. That should be like a passive ability.
That
of him or
should
some
be. Yeah.
shit.
Oh, here, let me.
Right?
Can't even hit the choo-choo jelly. Just
I
like
know. I
sitting
can't
there,
even hit it. Yeah.
Miss.
All right. So
Wah, miss.
I'm looking for like text of someone to like save or something, but
Did that actually cool you down? I
don't know.
I didn't notice if it went down or not. If
I
it
mean,
did, then
on the thermometer, it shows he's well under the red line.
no,
Oh,
it's
oh,
because I
yeah,
had the
there's-
choo
there's-
choo. I had
okay,
the choo choo
excuse me.
jelly though.
See the scaffolding, Talon?
Yeah.
This guy down there.
Oh.
you have to bring him up, I guess.
Yeah.
You actually have to build to counteract the weight. That's actually interesting. That's how you do it.
Oh, here we go. Chance to see if this works. Oh, it does. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
What?
You're asking if using the Zora ability.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, it does work.
Oh, okay, good. So that does work as it should. Good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
If it didn't work, that would have been some stupid shit. But
Yep.
it's
But you
literally
can heat-
water around you.
But you can heat water pretty quickly. It's not very scientific.
My guy said one box is enough and didn't do it.
Is the guy? Because the guy's down there, isn't he?
Yes, he's down there.
I need to talk to him first. Is that what's gonna make it?
No, you don't have to.
Should just combine all the boxes, then attach it like all of them at once.
Yeah, that'd be more efficient.
Now you gotta come
I
back
got my
up.
contraptions right there. It's not even centered on. It's just like, hanging on the side there.
So you know the guy that got trapped in the jail? I actually got stuck down there because I went down the hole instead of, and I didn't know how to get back up.
You should
That probably
send.
was just. I feel like that probably was the way to get up, but I don't. I was trying to do it at the hole. And
I
then
just was like, I climbed up. I had to make stamina potions.
I did. That's what I I ended up resetting my game to the save point. And I was like, screw it, let me just go to the other side instead now that I know where it is.
Oh my god, dude, I'm done.
That's an efficient way to do it. If you know you get stuck down there, just reset the game, then go around. It's okay. I forgot I had ascend.
When in doubt,
I forgot
ascend.
I had ascend.
It's just like literally like a couple hours after the game came. I was like, okay, I forget the ascend is there.
I was
Because
gonna
wasn't
say
ascend like the last
for
thing
me
you
it
get?
took a second too. Yeah, no, it was the third one though. The last one's the time, which is
Oh,
why like
okay.
it's easier to forget that, right? And fuse and ultra end you're using all the
You're
time.
using it all the time,
Yeah.
right? Whereas ascend, like they never remind you that, hey, you use ascend. By the way, they're always telling you like, hey, by the way, just use this, use fuse to make better weapons, or obviously you have to build stuff in order to get across, gaps and everything. But you can't. They're never just like, oh yeah, just use ascend here. It's like,
It literally has multiple tutorials about ascend.
no, I'm talking about once you get
No one
off
pays
of
attention to tutorials.
after the tutorial area.
So why would you not use that ability that literally sends you upwards?
Because I forget it's there. I'm still when I first booted up the game, my mind is still Sheikah Slate.
It's all about the wall hacks, man. Someone didn't play enough CS, is all I'm saying. 1.6, it's all about the wall hacks.
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Wait, what's... Wait, Counter-Strike 1.6, really?
You don't play
Oh,
Counter-Strike, maybe?
Counter-Strike. I know
Counter-Strike
I know
1.6.
CS:GO. That's just about it.
Oh, Jesus.
I never
That's
played
still
it.
not heavy enough. What the f?
This man is like stacking them
Yeah,
like
CS:GO
stairs.
itself has been out for like what 18 years.
Oh, fuck, don't say things like this. I
the
don't
way, to
need
kinda
this in
go
my
back-
life right now. I already have enough stress.
To kind of go back, I would love
When did
if they-
CSGO? I remember when CSGO came out on PS3. When did CSGO come out? Oh my god. 2012. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Didn't they get stuck
Alright.
on the ledge right there? Is that?
Oh, wait,
Tallen?
that is the reason. Okay,
Sven's like it stopped.
there we go.
No, but like CS is old now. CS2 is coming out, so. Jesus.
Oh, are they gonna promise a PvE mode and then bail on it?
Hey man, Valve. Gaben still
Overwatch 5
has
is
his
coming.
name, so all right. I believe in Gaben.
Gaben,
So-
first of his name, Lord of the Valve.
Lord of the Valve.
I can't wait for Fortnite too.
Fortnite 2. I mean, they already did that. It was Chapter 2.
Yeah,
we're
they're
on
chapters.
chapter 18,000 at this point.
I don't know, but you know what? Say what you want about Fortnite.
They can
That
make
game's
money.
still doing its thing. Like,
They-
Like,
they
I-
collab- they
yeah, no,
collab with
I-
anime of all things. I was like, all right, well, you got me here now.
I can't fault Fortnite. Like they cater to what their clientele want. Like
Yep.
you can meme on them all you want. They're making bank and people like playing the game.
Well, didn't they-
12-year-olds
didn't they
want to
just do
dress
that
up like
next,
Goku, kill someone,
I
and then hit the
guarantee
gritty.
you they're
Like,
gonna put Beast Gohan it before Dokkan gets a Beast Gohan.
Go for it. As long as they have my donkey video, like I'm golden.
Well, aren't they
Like-
also? Didn't they just release something where like you can make like all these custom style games and everything using the Unreal Engine or something like that now?
yeah,
Yeah. So
like they updated creative so that it's ridiculous now.
So I'm hearing is PC Dreams. If you remember that game,
Yeah,
was it Dreams?
Dream.
Dreams. Yeah, the PS.
that's
4
basically
game?
why Dreams got put down. Like it was because they were like,
Rest in peace. Like I loved
I did it,
watching what
so-
things people made with that. It was so cool. Like it was the next evolution of the Big Planet.
yeah.
No, it was super cool. Like that. I wish I had that shit when I was a kid, when I still had faith in my ability to make a game. As I become an adult, I realized just how fucking hard it is to make a game. Like,
Yes.
seriously,
How your arm clips through your bow.
it is ridiculous how people don't comprehend how complex a game is. Like, I love me some Tears of the Kingdom, but like the fact that they were able to put this game out on a Switch at a fairly solid 30 frames.
More power.
Yeah, no. Like I can make the joke all day about how the Tegra 1 chip was fucking old when the Switch came out.
Well, they
But
were
I can
offered
bet
the
your
newer
ass.
Tegra chip
No,
before
and
they
see,
even
that's
put it
what
out.
pisses me off about Nintendo.
Now we're good.
Nvidia has the DLSS chip that is literally a Tegra 1 chip with just DLSS added on, and it's like, nah, I'm good.
I want Nintendo to go, hey, AMD, hit us with that Z1.
There we go with that. Man, the ROG of what was it, Ally? No, what's it called? Ally?
About that new one.
Yeah, the Ally,
people
yeah.
are reviewing?
Yeah, it was Ally. Dude, technology is knucking futz right now. Like it is. That new AMD chip is pretty solid.
The CPU?
Yeah, it's
No,
yeah,
that-
it's an APU.
It's an APU. The problem, it was funny, was Ars Technica had an article about it, and they were effectively saying if this thing ran, well, if their ROG Ally was running the Pop 86, whatever the OS Steam Deck's run, it would run better than Steam Deck. But because it was running Windows, it wasn't running as well as the Steam Deck.
Yeah, because Windows, I hate to break this to everybody, Windows is ass.
It is.
Like Windows has been ass for like 15 years.
Yeah, it has
Can we bring out about the age of Linux, please? Because that's so much better.
I think the Steam
been
Deck
saying
is
that for a
slowly working
decade.
to do that. Just bring out the, oh no, please.
Like, what's funny is, like, at this point, like, I'm a professional software developer. I don't use Windows anymore. We've effectively gone to Mac OS because everyone doesn't know how a computer works, and Linux is all our servers. We don't use
Max
Windows.
hardware, like their custom silicons and stuff like that's.
Oh god, it's
it
knucking
blows some of the
futz.
stuff out of the water.
No, Apple Silicon is knucking futz because Intel and AMD have been resting on their laurels. x86's days are gone.
Oh yeah, no x86 is.
ARM is where it's at right now, just in terms of power. Like, we've been needing new oh shit, Tallen, you just died.
Yeah, I did. I got one shotted.
Got destroyed.
You need
only
to
thing
use
I
your
don't
shield
like-
more.
About Apple's latest stuff is with their M2s is that they took the SSD chips, they reduced it from 2 to 1.
Yeah, exactly. No,
absolutely
that was the problem with the Airs. There's actually
They did it
no,
to
it was
their-
the
they
Airs
did it to
and
their
the
non-Airs.
13-inch Pros. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
They did to the non-Pros. Yeah,
I do believe they corrected that in the bigger ones. I think. I don't know.
No, I remember when that came out, and like that, all of a sudden the old M1 MacBook Airs, like all of a sudden became very valuable because they were faster than M2s if you bought the lowest end model.
I mean, even I don't see. Even now, I don't even see the purpose of realistically anyone getting an M2 because the M1s, even especially in the Pro models for the M1 Maxes and stuff, like they're fine. They're really powerful as is. Like they're not going to be beaten out for a long time.
The M1
No,
or the
exactly.
M2?
Huh? The M1, specifically the M1 Maxes and Ultras, like those on the MacBook Pros and stuff. Those ones,
No,
like they're,
yeah, no, they're
fine
they're
for majority of what you want.
stupid
Pro at it.
fast. As someone who uses those for work, like it is stupid fast.
Like I saw someone running like bare metal Linux, Windows with Python, and then Mac OS with Python. Mac OS was incredibly fast for doing Python.
Stupid fast.
Bare metal Linux still beat it, but it's because it's Linux. Linux
Yeah,
is
no,
built for that.
it's yeah.
I
And
still love Linux though.
I like Linux in a VM. Like I am just too much like ingrained to that Windows mentality of stability. Like I just do not trust Ubuntu. Like I don't know.
I don't even use Ubuntu if I would go to Linux. I would go to something.
Well, like Red Hat or something. Who'd you go to?
Kali or something.
The hackers distribution, huh? Kali.
Well, even though I would, if I was to.
Oh,
would
I
run
see
Linux-
how it is.
Okay,
I
apparently
see
it's
how it
Linux
is.
is
my, either way, I would run Linux as my main OS, but I would
Though isn't
be on
Kali
Windows.
Isn't Kali a Debian distribution though? Kali.
All right, Bobby, since
Should
you're the
be.
master of this game, should I go to the front of the dragon or the back of the dragon?
The big dragon?
Yeah, the one that's literally in front of me.
I can't see where you're at, but I would go to the front.
Go to the front. Okay. I'm assuming I can
Yeah,
get
'cause you-
things from it. I'm assuming.
Yeah, you shoot its horn because that's the most valuable part.
What about the spikes on its back or anything?
The spikes are good. Yeah, I would go to the head, shoot the horn off, and grab it as soon as it starts falling.
Okay.
Because then you don't have to like go to the ground, and then you can walk along its back, and there should be shards along its spikes that you can pick up too.
Okay. As it's shooting attacks
And
at me right now.
again-
Oh God, and there's lightning out right now.
Yeah, just drop faster. You're fine.
Don't use. Yeah, just dive, guy. Come on now.
Yeah, just dive.
Okay, I'm
Just
here.
dive.
So now
Dive
what? Attack his
for it.
horn?
Yeah, get like make sure you're on his head.
Did
You
I
can land
grab
on him.
it? I don't think I did.
Oh.
Lightning got me. Oh.
Damn. You know-
I just saw you get yeeted off the fucking dragon. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Talon. I tried. I really did.
But no, Kali Linux. Fucking hell, man.
You know, yeah, it is a Debian base, but
Yeah, no, like one more step and you're practically into Arch Linux, and they just brag to people about that.
Okay, so
It's-
dive down
it is also a
faster
good
to the
development Linux distro.
dragon.
No, it's great. No, it's great. It's a great distribution.
however, the newest, like the latest Fedora workstation distribution is actually really good. It actually reminds me of Mac.
No, Fedora. No, Fedora is solid because that stuff
Red Hat's
is.
always had their shit like on.
Yeah, no, Red Hat. Like I've been working in Red Hat for a long ass time, and they've rock solid. Like,
Okay, I got the horn.
it
Now
is
what? Run?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, you can run or you can jump back on him. It's up to you.
I'm on him still right now.
Give him a hug.
Oh, then run along his back and look along his
Nope. Nope. Never mind.
YOLO,
should be little
man. Come
shards.
on, do it.
You're
Oh,
fine.
there we go.
Yeah. You're
Give him a
fine.
hug.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so then grab these things is what you're saying?
Yep. There should be, yeah, see those little crystals?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, grab those.
You
Okay.
can start thanking the dragon for all the contributions.
As long as his
Okay.
lightning attacks aren't going to hurt me, then, you know, I don't care.
Damn, son. That's kind of mean.
And there we go. Dead. I should have jumped off. I got greedy.
Can we?
Oh, watch,
You're
change
also
your
a-
shield.
Yeah,
You're
you're
gonna get
like
sparked.
a lightning rod.
Oh shit!
All right, the dragon will be there again. So I know what to do. So hang on. So change your shield.
Yeah, it's something.
So,
that's not
whatever you
metal.
have is metal. So
Right,
check your
so
weapon, your bow,
have a
and
wooden shield essentially then.
wooden shield, weapon, and bow.
Your
Because all
armor.
three can
Your armor.
Use
yeah.
them branches.
Yeah, your armor can have it too.
Yeah, or you can
What do
equip, or you're like me and I equip the skeleton hand that's just like chilling on my back, trying to like get away from me.
There you go.
It was so much higher than needed. Dragon.
You could ride the dragon into the hole to go underground too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know you can. You
Into
told
the
me about that
hole.
already.
Yeah.
Wait, the dragon.
Yeah,
goes underground
it'll
now?
fly into a chasm and then go underground, and then you could just ride it through the underground.
Okay, so I got
That's
its horn.
awesome.
You know
Yeah,
what's
you
funny?
can only
It's
get one part, and the horn's the most valuable. You should at some point get all parts, but the horn is the most valuable.
You know what's funny? You calling it the underground. It's like, hey, we did the underground better than BDSP did.
Yeah.
Are the spikes used for anything? I'm assuming
Jesus.
like armor upgrades or something.
Well, usually, they might be. They could also be used in elixirs and recipes, like to make them super strong.
Got it. Okay, so make him stronger essentially.
Yeah. So like, if you do like a bunch of stuff that raises your attack, then you put like a dragon horn at the end, like it'll boost it for like another extra 5 minutes or something.
Okay, so I think I got the rest of them then. Up here. Okay. Well, he's not
Yeah,
attacking me.
there's usually so many. Yeah, it doesn't attack you at a certain point. Just kind of chills.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to his front then and ride. I'm assuming going to the front where his head is the best place to ride the dragon.
Well, yeah, because you're at his face and he's like a good boy.
You know what I'm
Give
gonna
him some
do right
moves.
now though is save. That at
You
least
ride that dragon, Talon.
Yo, no.
That sounds
devs of the game, yo, add a pet the dragon animation, please.
Dude, they didn't even have a pet the
Again,
dog
we're getting-
animation. You really think they're
Yeah,
gonna put
no,
a pet
I
the...
want to pet the damn dog. Like, I don't care the dragon. Let me pet the damn dog.
Yep.
That dog wants a fucking pet, and I can't do it.
Dog does indeed want
Can
to
your arm
Yeah,
pick
no.
up the dog? That'd be great if it could. Oh, we can't have PETA coming into this game.
Can we fuse the dog to
Oh, a sword?
a club?
To our club, why do we have to go there of all things? Jeez.
Because the sword's so much better?
What about a baby sand seal?
You might as well have made a blender joke at that rate.
A baby sand seal club. Oh, I got it. There we go. How did I not do this shrine? It's like I unlocked it. I just didn't do it. Oh, why? Why, game? Okay.
You take a selfie there,
Yeah,
Tallen?
why not?
Really?
Yeah, why not? You know?
So I do wish they would put Wind Waker on the Switch. I would play the hell out
You
of
need
it.
Wind Waker on the Switch.
Yeah.
You need Twilight
But
Princess on the
please,
Switch.
please, for
you
the
need-
love of God, can
So
they get
I
the-
will say this: Wind Waker is a great game, but it's not as good as you remember. Saying that,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's good.
like you, then I want to attach you to a club and just beat shit out of you.
Oh,
For saying.
so Wind Waker was my favorite Zelda for the longest time. I replayed it when the HD collection, HD version of it came out. It wasn't as good as Majora's Mask.
I agree with that. To me, before Breath of the Wild, I think Majora's Mask is the best Zelda.
I still might think Majora's Mask is still my favorite just because of just how bizarre it is.
It really is. Like it's like the thing with Majora's Mask is that's what happens when there's literally like unobstructed and unrestrained creativity.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's
it's
what
in
happened
Twin
there.
Peaks shit. Like it
Yeah,
is
because-
super bizarre.
Because they were just like, okay, we've got a year. Like
Yeah.
Miyamoto was like, you've got a year. Good luck and Godspeed. And they were like, okay, then let's get it done.
Yeah,
And-
no, there's
and
fucking
Majora's Mask-
aliens and shit. Like,
Yeah.
man, what is going on? That game just does it for me. Like, it is so bizarre. Like, it's the Earthbound levels of bizarre. Like,
That's
it
why I
is-
said like the next game, like, you know, I would not mind if they were like, we're putting it in Termina. I'd be like, cool, down. Put it in this engine, put it in Termina. Down.
Well, and so that's the thing. Like, when previews are coming out for this game, but like, oh, it's like Majora's Mask. It's just like a they're building Ocarina of Time. In this game, they're building on Breath of the Wild. I was expecting that, but no, it's literally building. Whereas Majora's Mask was not building on Ocarina of Time. It used the assets, sure, but it was a vastly different and bizarre game. So
Yeah,
far,
but it was still built on Ocarina of Time, right?
no,
Like, it
for
had-
sure. No, from a technical standpoint, built on Ocarina of Time. But like Tears of the Kingdom feels like it's Breath of the Wild, but better. Whereas Majora's Mask was like Ocarina of Time, but fucking bizarre, like a mod almost.
Yeah.
It was a mod. As far as I'm concerned, Majora's Mask is a mod on Ocarina of Time. It gets bizarre. Like the milk bar and stuff. Like what? It's
Milk that of all the shit, Lemon, like, you know, the weirdest
milk
thing
bar?
in a game, a milk bar? Come on, man. Not again. I point you back to the hand coming out of the toilet.
That's normal. Hands come out toilets, ask for paper. That's normal. Milk bars, fuck that shit. That ain't normal. Who goes to burn and drink milk? No, but seriously, Zelda games are bizarre as fuck, and people don't recognize that. Like, I'm glad Majora's Mask is the bizarre one, but there's some weird ass shit in Zelda games.
Yeah. This Princess Mononoke ass game we're playing right now.
I'm just glad people are buying them again. What I
What,
say?
Zelda games?
No, like Zelda. Like, peak Nintendo games at this point. Like, they're selling gangbusters. I'm glad people are playing Zelda games.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, and it always cracks me up because like, I'm on Twitter and I always tell people like I keep up on the gaming news, right? And so I follow the topics, PlayStation and Xbox, and when you do that, you're just literally inviting it to be a bunch of the console war bullshit. And sometimes I'm like, some of the stuff's funny, and then sometimes it's just like, some of y'all are stupid. Like, but then you look at Nintendo and they go, yeah, we don't give a shit. Like, we don't care what anyone else is doing.
What are you talking about? Microsoft doesn't care about the console thing. They even said some stuff.
I cannot believe
let's
this guy.
Let's
like,
see how we can get users to sell their PlayStation.
Yeah.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
It shouldn't even been a that's not how he should be looking at me. Hopefully he doesn't actually.
He should just be looking, how do we get people to buy the consoles, and how do we make good games to sell them?
Right, because you want people to join your system, your service, right? Let's not even look at the console itself, right? You want people to join Game Pass, right? 100% get that. So how do you do that? You have to make the product itself the best it possibly can be. Putting out half-ass games is not going to get people to do that. You make good games and you advertise that and be like, look, we have all these great games on here. This is how, and then people are like, oh, okay, I'm gonna join that ecosystem now. Not, you know what? They're not gonna sell their PS5, so why even do it? It's just like, stop looking at getting people to sell their PS5s. Get people to, hey, I have this, but I'm also going to jump over and do this. Like, it's just, it was weird.
And the
Ultimately,
other thing is,
their
like,
service, like their Game Pass, it's not gonna make them as much as what they would do selling consoles and games, because people will try the game and be like, I'm done. I don't want to play this shit game anymore. They literally would subscribe just to play that for cheaper than they could buy the game for.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, there's a reason that all those, due to all the trying to buy Activision and everything, all of that information now has been made public about how, hey, yeah, no, this actually hurts game sales and everything, which is, again, we've stated before multiple times on this channel that, look, it's great for indie games. I mean, Lemon, you yourself have said it, that it's an indie ecosystem essentially, but for big AAA games, it's not gonna. A lot of them are not gonna do it because it's terrible. It's terrible for their business.
Yeah, no AAA game would ever go on Game Pass. It's purely for an indie game, as far as I'm concerned.
Game Pass should be, as for the indie devs, but should also just be like, if you want to like bring back oldies to play, like like the oldest Halos or so and so, bring it on that. That's a good service to have it on,
and that's what like Sony does, right?
And then just don't release AAA on there. That would never sell your games well.
Exactly.
You'd literally
I just wish there were more PS2 games
like,
on PS1.
Yeah, you're literally inviting people to play these games for cheaper, and then if it sucks, they're never gonna play it again.
Yeah.
And you also got people like me who like, I cancel my thing every month and I just buy a $3 Game Pass code on eBay.
I just wait for Discord to give me one. It's like,
and if it's like a shit month, I go, well, fuck it. And like this month, they have Planet of Lana, which I did the demo and I was like, I'm gonna get this game, and then it's like, oh, it's coming on Game Pass, and I go, I could spend $15 for the month on Game Pass, or I could just buy the game for $15 on Steam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think Game Pass is just as bad as cloud gaming. They're both awful.
Yeah, cloud gaming. I don't think cloud gaming is really going to take off at this point because the handheld thing. Yeah, well, and the handheld thing, like the Ally and the Steam Deck, that's changed how we're looking at handhelds. Like,
so this is what solidified why cloud gaming sucks. On the Switch, they have Kingdom Hearts. Yes. You want to go on the go, you're not playing those games.
No.
Oh my god. The moment they announced that, I'm like, the fuck are they doing? It's a Switch. They can play a PS2 game. Come on.
It's a cool way to get you, for people on the Switch to play these games who maybe have never played them, but you're not leaving your house.
No.
Yeah, exactly, right? And the other thing is, like, you're assuming, like, like Tallen's internet is much better than ours, right? And he probably gets it for like $12 a month.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
30,
so
I
actually tried and had Google Stadia when it was there.
I tried Stadia. It was okay.
No, I tried Stadia with probably the worst released game, Cyberpunk. It actually wasn't that bad.
Whoa.
Yeah.
On the PC.
Yeah.
But when you went to mobile, no, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh
there's
God,
no
what
way
the
I'm
heck am I
playing
going
it.
into?
Like, the way I look at cloud,
You're
right?
going into the asshole of the world is where you're going.
You should
Really
deploy
cloud
your
right now
glide.
that it's something that we cannot support at all, like with our infrastructure. At
No,
least not
not at
on the
all.
go.
I get the
No.
idea of cloud gaming. It maybe works for mobile games because of mobile data, but regular
Yeah.
video games like AAA's, it's like, nah. It's
No, not
gonna work.
happening. Not happening for
People, for
15
people like
years in this
me,
country, at least.
I would rather own a disc to play it whenever I want versus I don't have any internet. I can't do anything.
I mean,
and-
let's. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, and for people like me, I would rather sit on a pineapple on a hot day than
that's also
rely
the-
solely on cloud gaming.
It's also that also has kind of like gotten into some games where some games, like even if you buy the physical version, it's like you need internet to play. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean that's your mobile gaming getting into console gaming, and you know we have to keep
No,
rejecting
it was with
it.
what game did that? Was it the
I mean,
was it
Redfall
Gotham
does
Knights
that.
Did that? Was
No,
it Gotham
Redfall-
Knights that did that? It was before Redfall ever came out. It was like a while
No,
ago.
but I mean, like any live service game requires it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to be
just live
online.
service. They should just live service. should
I
just-
mean,
Yeah.
but the problem is that's making bank, and you're not going to see it disappear until people stop paying for it. But the problem is Genshin Impact. What was the
And,
what's the
like,
new
don't get
Genshin
me
Impact?
wrong.
Honka Star Rail.
Yes, that.
Yeah, when you have a game that is a live service that's done well, I actually have zero problems with that. Right? Like
well,
Fortnite
for sure.
Fortnite is a live service game, and like I said before, you can talk all the shit you want about Fortnite. To say that Fortnite isn't doing well even now, which is ridiculous considering it's been out for what, like 6 years?
Well, so I can understand Fortnite because it's an online game that you're playing with other people. The only thing that was really story was their was that other mode that they like never freaking update at this point, I guess.
Oh, Save the World.
Yeah, I actually bought that when it was
I did too, because
before
you
it
can
was free.
still get free bucks for that.
Yeah,
Free V-Bucks
yeah.
for that.
Like
You log in every
like
day.
I can understand something like that, and then something like Genshin. I feel like or at least Honkai Star Rail, because I think that game is mostly PvE content more or less.
Yeah.
Until you get into like the PvP stuff. For us, if you're in PvE, the only time it should require an internet connection is let me do like my gotcha summons. That's the only time it should realistically connect to me.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is like it's that way. It's not a 100% live service, but it's like
Well-
Pokemon. You can connect online by the press of a button. Do that.
Yeah, well, the reason is because, like, think about it. Like, think about, I mean, you play Borderlands 2, right?
Yeah. Love
Like, yeah. So
Where is he
people
going?
could just, like, when it's offline, you have to store that data offline, which means that people can just manipulate their data. So they go, I have, 460,000 whatever little summon crystals or whatever.
Well, no, that's why I was saying it would only connect online when you go to summon, which then when you would go to online, it would then send because the gacha games all the time, you can actually mess with like stones and stuff like Dokkan, but once it sends the request through, it's gonna be like, you don't actually have this many, and it will be like error. That's what it basically would do that. That's how they can prevent it. Is verify the request.
But I mean, that's a live service at that point. I mean, at the very
I know.
minimum.
I'm saying that's the only time it should be connected to.
Oh
that's
no,
when you should be connected to like doing internet-related
agreed,
things.
Agreed. Yeah.
But if you're sitting there playing PVE, you're not touching anything like that offline. Should not have any internet. Should not require internet.
But I feel like we're about a decade past that point. Like
Oh, I know.
everyone expects that, regrettably.
I'll give
I'm
it
glad
to,
you
I'll
brought
give it to
Borderlands
Mihoyo.
too.
They make bank.
Oh, for sure. Oh, show.
I mean, literally, Genshin is just a Breath of the Wild clone. They've already stated that.
Yeah, there's 100%. And like I like Genshin because it feels like Breath of the Wild. Like, and they know exactly what they're doing with that. You know, they capitalized on people who liked how Breath of the Wild played, and then gambling addicts. You know, as gacha do. But you know, it's like cool. But at least I will say this: like Genshin is actually a quality game. Like, there's a good game there, which I like. Like, as long as you're not just like, yeah, we're just doing this literally to get you to buy shit. Like, I feel like they put some effort into the game. They could put more into the end game, for the love of God, but the game itself is
then
solid.
people aren't buying stuff.
Well, I think the
Well,
reason
you would buy more
Genshin
stuff.
Yeah, well, Genshin does very well because it's not something like Dokkan where it's only a mobile game. Genshin is on PS5, PS4, Xbox, Switch.
It's on everything.
Right? Or it was supposed to be on Switch at least.
It was supposed to be, and then it never got
and all that
mentioned again.
stuff. They have multiple just sources of revenue being thrown in. They also, and it's basically to the point where anyone can play it regardless of what you have. You're able to play it, and it's free to download. You don't have to spend money, but it'll get you to the point where it's like, oh, well, if I spend just a little bit, I could maybe get this, right? So
Yeah,
once they get you spending, you're in there.
that's it, right? And even me, like I would play Dokkan, and you know, I would basically only spend the $5 for the, what's it called, the like monthly, or what is it, 5 or 10 for the monthly,
like
where it gives you like the pack. Yeah, it's like where it gives you the pack like every day, right?
Yeah.
Like I would buy that, and then if they had the really good sale where it was like $5 for like 40 stones, I would buy that, right? But even then, I was like, I just don't feel good about spending this money, even though it's not a lot. Like, I just don't feel good about a game that's supposed to be free, but I feel like I kind of have to spend this money to have any shot at competing in some of the stuff, you know?
So like when it comes to spending money, like that's why I do like Fortnite in their model, because you can buy skins all day long. You get cool stuff to make your character look the way you want and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't affect how the game plays. That's where the problem for me lies. It's when it affects how how you play or how good you're playing. That's the problem.
Yep, and I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, if it's like, because that the thing I hate when people compare like a gacha to like a regular game, it's like, but you'll spend money on the DLC, but you won't buy this. It's like, DLC, I only have to buy it once, and I get everything.
Yep.
Like, it's a very big difference. Like, I don't know, I can't imagine people actually try to justify that. It's like, it's mind-boggling to me. And then people who are complaining about Tears of the Kingdom being $70, it's like, I feel like it's worth $70 at this point after playing it.
Yes, people paid $70 for Redfall. Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh god, if you paid
It's-
$70.
Hold on. Do people actually have people actually bought that and not refunded it? Like,
I don't know.
I feel like
I feel like they've refunded it.
My favorite fun fact about Redfall is that after only 2 weeks of being on the market, it already has less players than Marvel's Avengers.
I saw that. I was astonished by that. Like, absolutely astonished.
I thought it would look good as a story game. Then when I saw it was like super linear, like I was like, nah, I'm good. I didn't like it.
I loved Avengers. I thought it was super fun. Like, and yeah, it was a live service, and not everybody wanted that. I get that. But like the combat and stuff, like for each character, all of that was super fun once you built out their kits. But that was the biggest problem with that game, is that you had to get each character to like max, right? And then once you did that, they felt great. But like that was a lot of fucking characters. Like that was a lot of characters.
See, give Avengers to someone like Rocksteady, not because of Gotham Knights, but because of
Suicide Squad.
because of the.
I mean,
say
Suicide Squad, the game that got delayed almost a year at this point.
Well, not even that. I'm talking about the original Arkham series, Arkham City.
Yes.
Like give them Avengers. Let them do a game like that. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
How would that work though?
Well, I mean, that's
I mean,
essentially what Gotham Knights ended up.
I mean, like, because I feel like Avengers, you
Yeah, but
couldn't
take
put in
away
a
all the
city.
dumb shit that they did. I thought Gotham Knights, it was pretty clunky looking from when I saw it last.
Very
I
clunky.
played it, it was
Gotham
not-
Knights wasn't bad. It just wasn't better than City.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Like what I played like an hour or so of it, and I was like, this isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not Arkham. Like Arkham's
Right.
so good, you know. Like you're just kind of like, oh, it's kind of mid.
Well, that's the problem with that Arkham series. I mean, like, Arkham Asylum was solid, but short, small, and very linear in terms of what its scope was. City was like, fuck it, we're gonna do the whole goddamn city. And Arkham Knight was like, what the fuck do we do now?
Well, no,
can we
Arkham City
top
was
City?
just the Arkham. No, Knight was the actual city of Gotham.
But Arkham City felt
It
so
felt, but
much
actually,
better than Night.
go play it right now. It
I
doesn't
liked
feel like it.
Arkham Knight.
Arkham
because
Knight
of
was
the-
great,
I like the
except for the
Batmobile and
overuse
everything.
of the Batmobile. That's literally the only thing that was bad about it.
had so
Arkham
much
Knight
fun with
was Arkham City with a little bit more. Arkham City was vastly better than Arkham Knight. I
Go
would
back
die on
and
that
play it.
hill.
Actually, Arkham City is still an amazing game, but it is not. It's not as big as you think it is. Actually, it really isn't.
Yeah, Arkham City really like if you go back to it, Lemon, it's really not as big as it felt back in the day.
It felt
Like,
so much bigger back in the day,
yeah,
but now
back
it's
in
just
the day
like,
it was
oh.
monumental. It was a huge
Tears
because
of the Kingdom
Asylum.
was way more massive than Arkham City ever was.
Oh yeah, Tears like one region of Tears of the Kingdom is like Arkham City. Like it's pretty silly like how absolutely ridiculously large this game is. Like
I feel like if I kind of get what Gotham Knights was trying to do, like, you know, the different characters. It felt like it was like a very dumbed GTA character switcher from GTA 5. But
Yeah.
have the actual character switcher and like all the separated stories and stuff like that, like they did the GTA 5. But then do that to Avengers.
Yeah, like, no, my issue with Arkham Knight was that they did not do it justice. Like, they could have gone a hell of a lot more with an M rating than they did. It almost felt like they were going for a teen rating and like, yeah, fine, we'll deal with an M rating. Like, it could have been a hell of a lot more expansive than it was. That's all I'm saying.
To be fair, I'm looking more forward to the Wolverine game.
No,
Oh,
like,
Wolverine.
that's looking. Or I'm hoping.
I was saying we
I
haven't seen- we
better
haven't
see
seen a
someone's
single thing
arms
from it,
being
so.
sliced off. It better be M plus.
no,
plus,
so
plus.
like I'm thinking of back on that like Wolverine Unleashed game, PS3 game.
Oh yeah,
I
back
want
when
that.
from
I want
Activision.
that.
Yeah, you can't even get that game
I
anymore.
want that.
Does anyone
I want
remember
that.
the Deadpool PS3 game?
I love that game. It's so
They
good.
should do more. Another game like a PS5 or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Just
they
with some
should,
ray
like-
tracing. Just like just make a new one.
That was a solid ass game, and I feel like no one talks about that game enough. Like that game had no right to be as good as it was.
You know, get Ryan Reynolds to voice Deadpool.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
You know, he would fucking do it. Like he's buy a Mint Mobile, he'd do a game. He'd
Yeah.
do a game.
By the way, quick question:
feel
What
like
am I
if they
supposed to do
did,
with
they did
these
it
freaking
well.
like ghost things?
Oh, there's a guy underneath, like where what's her name, Pura is.
Huh?
It's a little statue, and you just go talk to it.
Hell
and,
is-
like,
oh
let you-
god, what the heck is that thing?
let you buy stuff.
Dude, Stone Talus.
It's like,
It's a stone talon.
It says it in the name, guy. Tells you what it is.
Yeah, I'm out.
Start hitting it with a stone weapon. It's great.
you know, when I first saw the stone guys, I was like, my instant thought went to Pokemon, so I started doing Choo Choo.
Oh, that one shot at me.
Like water ones and started chucking at them. I was like, oh, that ain't working.
Start hitting with a waterfall.
I'm gonna slowly chip you away with
Oh,
water.
rip.
Yeah, that was woo.
I guarantee
Little
you,
horse-
I've
little
died
horse
more
thing
in
just
my
poked me,
playthrough
and I
that's
was like,
on
oh, I'm dead.
games than you.
I will say once I beat this, I'm going to play it in 4K 60.
My man.
Hint, hint.
Because like I love it. I purchased 3 copies of this fucking game. Yeah, that's right. I feel like
Nintendo thanks you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, emulators aren't illegal.
No, fair.
Neither is dumping your own game.
exactly.
Nope.
I'm
So
going to dump
technically,
my game.
that's how you would be playing it, right? That's just
Yes.
my intent.
One of my
course.
3 copies of this game.
It's dumped. It's fine.
It's
Don't worry
dumped.
about it. Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's
I
legal.
dumped it a week early.
Reggie will not what? Reggie won't knock on your door. It's fine. It's legal.
That cracked me up when I saw a couple of. I'm not gonna name any names. There's some very big Nintendo YouTubers who have plainly said, "I don't get early copies. I don't get invited to events because of, like, oh, I made a mistake and did this before or did that, and like Nintendo hates me now." And then like day one, they're making videos like how to do this, how to do this, how to do this, and it's like they have like full hearts and full stamina and all the armor, and I'm like, I wonder how you got that.
Yeah, I wonder. Yep, exactly. Yep.
Do they work for Kotaku?
I mean, to be fair, as long as you don't disclose how you did it, there's nothing wrong here. I beat the game in under a minute. What do you mean?
Exactly.
We got here.
Kotaku
Hey,
editor
hey.
loved their location.
Hey man, I just had the collector's edition of the guide, man. It's
Hey, as long as mom and pop shops exist, this is never gonna stop, Nintendo.
No, I feel as if Spawnwave is saying like how they were speculating how they're only digital only in the future because of this exact reason. It's like, what?
Yeah, right.
What? Really?
I feel like no one would be okay with that.
I
No. And next
not-
generation, I
I'm
don't
not
think
talking
they're gonna
about in
have a
terms of. I'm talking about in terms of like getting the game early or whatever. I just feel like not being able to buy a physical edition.
I will be on this hill. Like, I do not think the next generation consoles will have a disc drive or a slot drive for
the
for
only
Switch.
All right, American, your internet's not gonna do very well then.
I mean, it could be worse.
If they get rid of discs, for everything will forever be live service.
No,
Yeah,
it wouldn't. That's the direction the industry's going though. Like, look at Sony buying up and going all in on live services. I mean, it's typical Microsoft not reading the temperature, but
See,
Nintendo
the problem
being
even
Nintendo.
if it was digital only. Let's say we're still on the current Switch, if that was ever happen right now. Obviously, hopefully it wasn't. It won't be. People still get review codes. All it takes is knowing somebody who gets it to then get a dumped version.
yeah.
All you have
so
to do is sign on to that account. Just download
it's
it.
my understanding that's a fuck ton harder to do that. Again, I don't entirely know how they're dumping things and if you can use
People
accounts
usually
on
dump
custom
the
hardware.
cartridge.
Sure,
but-
exactly. That's what I don't know if you can
once,
dump
if the game
on-
is down, if they give people download codes to download the game, they have to then make it playable. So the Switch, like the game keys and stuff, let the game become playable. When
Do
they
the
do, if you
game-
do it on a Switch that has that, or an account specifically that has that, and it lets you play the game, dumping
It's
the
m-
game and then and then the keys will be there.
It's my understanding you have to have a custom firmware
Yes, you
to
do. dump
a game.
You do.
Can you have
Switch
digi-
specifically.
Can you have a digital game on a custom hardware Switch though? Okay, all right. Then yeah, no. Nintendo is fighting
That's the whole
uphill
point
battle.
of dumping it. You don't need the cartridge to install the game. You just install the digital, like literally a digital copy of the game.
But a legitimate digital copy though?
You can dump the digital copies too. Yeah, it's literally the whole game.
Fuck. All right.
So people can legally. There's nothing wrong with saying this. You can take a cartridge version of the game.
No, you
and
can
legally
dump
it because
that. Yeah, no.
'cause you
Yeah,
own it.
you-
right?
you literally
can
own
do
it.
what you want. As long as
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
just redistribute it. That's
Yeah,
where the
exactly.
problem lies.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the main thing for digital games is it still works that way. You can still dump a digital game because they have to install the game, therefore play it. So yeah, you can 100% dump a digital game.
So there's always my understanding, like the custom firmware, you kind of lose that ability, and that was always the kind of the risk you would take when running CW firmware.
No, because you can run custom firmware on the Emunand, basically an SD card, and
That's fucked.
fine.
Jesus, man. Nintendo needs to work on their, you
You
know.
could take the spike and stop that thing from moving, by the way, so it acts like a little ramp to go down. You put one just right.
A little further, I think. A little closer.
Go
No, I meant
closer.
literally like underneath the spinning thing, the spinning like ramp. Just put
Oh,
it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just stop
I was
the
gonna do that,
momentum.
but
Yeah, stop
I want to
momentum.
see because this thing is.
You have to literally time it just right. Stopping the ramp is just so much easier.
Oh,
Or stopping the little twirly thing.
wait. Okay, no.
Go
Okay,
further.
there's
Go
two things you have
further.
to stop. You have to stop the ramp. You have to stop the spinning ramp so that the ball actually will
So-
slide down there. But you have to be able to stop the ball, which has a great amount of momentum right now. And
Oh, go get one of the like the little the pick with the like little wall, like little plates on it, and just stick it in front of it.
oh,
Yeah,
grab
those-
the one
those
that
all
the
come
one that I
out.
used over
The
here.
one that you
Yeah.
the one that you used to get up there.
Got it.
Yeah, no, those spikes, you can move them. FYI.
What do you
Yeah,
think I was
like,
doing?
You just
think that-
you literally just lost that one.
No, you didn't. It respawns. It comes back.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep. Like you just literally take that one, put it up where the ball is, and make it to where the ball gets smacked downwards, or just hits it and then falls back down.
Yep. I remember
To
this.
be fair, I don't remember how Goresh did this, but he did it so weirdly.
Ascension.
He just ascended,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's just ascended.
He's just ascended, yeah.
All right, guys, I got to get up sort of early, so I'm going to hit the sack, but you guys
All
have a
right,
great rest
take
of
it
your
easy,
time.
man.
Sure am, my dude.
All right, so hang
Nice
on.
talking to you guys.
So,
Spin it towards.
hang on. I want to stop this thing now. Actually, no. You know what I need to do? Get up there. For myself, because the camera in this game sucks.
Yeah, all you have to do is just literally angle it back down, like angle it
Okay,
downwards.
so grab this. Pull you out. Okay. So then, it's a.
So tilt it towards the spinning ramp. No, you don't need it that high technically.
Like this, right?
Kind of, yeah. May have to tilt it again. Guess you could do it that way too.
Okay, and then grab this to stop the thing from
Yeah.
moving, right? No.
Yep. And then add an angle enough to where it'll just roll towards
Right.
the. So when it's coming upwards at you, after it goes down, yeah. You're gonna have to put it in the wall before it hits it. Did it stop it like that? Really?
Yeah, I guess it did.
That's so weird.
Okay.
How is it stopping? Why is it stopped?
What the?
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it didn't. Hang on.
No,
Go
it's good.
again. Go again. The hell?
How? Why is it falling? Oh, it's probably hitting that spike that's sitting there. Well, maybe not.
Huh? Huh?
I
Is
don't
it?
know. It might be. I can't tell.
There. The hell? Ball comes
Remove that
down.
bottom spike and see if it.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, but now it's not getting enough momentum though. Oh, but I know what I need to do.
No.
Just take the spike now, put it behind where the thing is, and then boom. Yeah, it'll be easy. And I
Yep,
should
and the thing literally just pushes it forward.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Put up here.
This is like one of the. I think this was literally like the second or third one I ever did.
Is that out enough? No, it's not out enough.
Should literally have to stick the tip in enough and then it
Yeah.
should be good.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell from here. You're just like, am I in? Come back around.
So you should have a second one up there, just so you know.
Yeah. Okay, so out, out, out.
I am glad that if you do drop these, they do respawn.
Yeah, God, that'd be a pain in the ass. Okay, here we go. So now I should just push it, right?
Yep.
There you go. And then it goes. Cool.
And just go get your thing.
Yep.
You're done.
I would be so pissed if I missed that and let me climb up.
But you did get the treasure chest.
Yeah, I did. I got the treasure chest. Well, it was 5 arrows. Oh, it was.
I wouldn't pay attention.
Oh, see, here. See, I opened it right there. You'll see as the stream updates.
5 arrows. That's it.
Yep, totally worth it, right?
Rip. I
guess they don't
see
wanna give you
showing
too
the
much,
boots.
otherwise you wouldn't be going out into the world. Can you not craft arrows, by the way?
I don't think so. I can't.
Oh, that's the only thing I wish you could do. Let me craft some arrows if I have some logs,
Yeah, seriously.
sticks, or whatever.
I mean, heck, can you do it in
Couldn't you
Horizon?
in Breath of the Wild?
Now you couldn't do it in Breath of the Wild. I don't know how, like, I'll see people running around with like 200 arrows. I'm like, how the hell do you have 200 arrows? I rarely
Never
find
shot
them-
a single one.
Yeah, probably.
Because they don't suck. They have true aim.
Oh, AKA they don't use it. What the heck is that
They
thing?
have wall hacks.
Like Lemon said, you see one next thing and you're like, ooh, shiny thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did that shrine. I literally never saw that whatever that fuck that is.
Pumpkin spore thing? I don't know.
It's a
Never
great
saw
fairy,
that.
isn't it?
Is it? Oh, it is a great fairy. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it a great fairy?
I just randomly found a great fairy. Okay.
Breath of the Wild?
I know that. I think they're in here. Yeah. Oh, nope. There's some monsters after my blessing. Hear the sound of a flute. Oh, lovely. I have to randomly find a person who gives me a flute, and I have no idea where that is. Whatever. Does it at least mark it on my map? No, it does not. Okay, fine. Oh. There. That will forever stay there until I find a way to that flute. Actually, you know what? This feels like a good place to kind of just stop the stream, I think.
Twitter.
Dude, I've been streaming for over 3 hours.
Quitter.
All right, ignoring Lemon, everyone. So that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for everyone that stopped by. It was awesome to hang out with everybody, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And until next time, everyone. See you all next one. Make sure you sub to the channel, follow us on TikTok, check out our shorts and everything. And we're gonna leave right as this blood moon's coming in. So, I don't know.